Hello, hello, welcome to the stream. Hey, how's it going? What is up? Hello, hello, konnichiwa, ni hao, annyeong, bonjour, aloha, howdy, hi, konnichiwa again, moshi mosh, hi, out, hello, hello, howdy. I'm trying to say stuff, Alabastian. I'm trying to say stuff. I am alive. How? How do you do? Damn. Damn, Kenny got first? Why is everyone slacking? Damn. Welcome. Wait, Kenny did a water and a slime before the stream even started? How's that work? Damn. And it looks like Alabastian did one yesterday, maybe? Before, after the stream was over? I don't know. Maybe. Did I stream yesterday? Wait. No, I didn't stream yesterday. Ow. The fuck? Yesterday was Sunday. But how you doing? How you doing, Kenny? How you doing, Pyro? Oh, it's the firework time. Nice. How you doing, Alabastian? The Star Fetcher? What is this? Star Wars? What are you talking about? Wait, what is... I missed a lot of chat in the Discord. There was a lot of chat. I was eating dinner and there was a lot of chat and you guys were talking about different VTubers and stuff. What did I miss? That's it. I'm reading it right now. I'm gonna judge you guys. Judging right now. Let's see. They stole 500k from her charity? Who did? Wait. Iron Mass left... Iron Mass? Iron Mouse left V Shoujo. They stole 500k from her charity. What? So, go a little bit into detail of stole. You mean like, okay, what... She did a charity, I assume a charity stream or multiple charity streams where it's meant to go to a benefit of some sort. A charity, obviously. What was the charity and what happened? Did her agency or whatever the fuck you want to call it, did they just literally steal the money? As in 500k of what was supposed to go to charity went straight to the company? I mean, if you have a link that summarizes this or like a news story, I'll read it. If you have anything that kind of like gives the details, I'll read through that. Neko, look, I had cherries. Oh my god. Those are cherries? Yes, they are. What kind of cherries are those? Can't type. I'm now responding to everything I missed. Oh, was a YouTube about it? Uh-oh. Do I gotta do like a react? Do I gotta react to the situation? Damn, the Iron Mouse situation is crazy. Is that gonna be my first YouTube video? The V Shoujo situation is crazy. Yes, you think? I mean, it would get a lot of attention. I wouldn't have anything probably new to say about it, but... That's Iron Mouse? I remember her looking way different. Hold on. Let's kill the music here. So this is Iron Mouse. What did she used to look like? Sea Dog VA. Why does that name seem familiar?
Japan has...
That name looks very familiar. Wait. Is he the guy? He's the guy who's like, does stuff with abroad in Japan? That's why I know him. I see. I know, I've watched Abroad in Japan a lot. But this guy's his friend? The fuck? You can't go too much into detail, but she sums it up well. I see. I will have the stream muted until Neko plays a game. I know I can fit an episode in between him not playing a game. Well, you'll never know. You'll never know. Look, they're talking about that, Oh wait, that's a beauty treatment. I thought this was meant to be the thing where you eat off someone. Anyway. Anyway. How much subscribers this guy got? Millions? Okay, got it. Alright, V Shoujo. So okay. Okay, that all, there's no summary in here. Okay, I was hoping for a summary in here. Alright, let's see what she has to say. Okay. I'm going into this with like zero knowledge of what was happening. Maybe they'll explain.
Shoujo.
Oh.
Unfortunately,
Hold on.
I am leaving Shoujo. Unfortunately, I recently found out that for the past couple of months, I have been misled by Shoujo. With the information that I currently have, I believe that I am owed a significant amount of funds, which I have not been paid.
To your charity or to you?
Importantly, the thing that hurts me the most is that the Immune Deficiency Foundation, which is the most important charity to me, and
the
also
IDF,
the reason why
the IDF, the Immune Deficiency Foundation. Let's see. It's important to her. Why? I assume either she or someone in her family is afflicted, perhaps. For the sake of this video, I should probably look at like what the fuck that means. And IDF charity, right? Immune Deficiency Foundation. What do they cover? What are they for? So is it like HIV and AIDS? I was expecting hopefully like a simple answer here. I will also have the stream muted, but only because I don't care about VTuber shit. Damn. Damn, but also hi Tori. Just watch. She didn't explain her charity though. Think Zebra. Zebra is the official mascot of IDF. Is often associated or connected to the primary immunodeficiency community. Oh, she does? Okay, fine. Fine. Alright.
I am here today is owed over $500,000 from Shoujo. I know that this is a lot, and it's
what about your money though?
Very important for me to be honest with all of you.
She hasn't clarified what she's owed though. She's saying she feels she's okay. I'm probably cutting it off way too early. But is she claiming that she's owed money, and on top of that, the charity's owed money? Fine.
I really want to tell you everything, but unfortunately right now, I have been instructed by my attorney to wait for more of the legal procedure to unfold.
Yeah.
So one day, I will be able to tell you the full story.
Okay.
But for now, I just need to let you know that I will no longer be a part of Shoujo. If you give me a moment of your time, I just want to tell you a little bit about myself. I know for a lot of people right now that this might be the first time you were ever watching me. I became a VTuber because I really wanted to make friends. I was very lonely due to the fact that I have a primary immune deficiency disease called CVID. I basically have a low to near non-functioning immune system, which means I get sick a lot.
How does this differ from AIDS or HIV? CVID. Relatively frequent form of primary immunodeficiency found in about 1 in 25,000. This is a reason it's called common? That seems very uncommon. 1 in 25,000? This person's voice is annoying? I guess. It differs by cause. I see. Okay, gotcha. Okay. The effects might be the same, somewhat. The effects are probably similar, but how you contract it is different, I guess.
And it caused me to remain isolated for long periods of my life. So then I found streaming, and I thought about giving it a try because I wanted to see if I could make some friends online, because I honestly couldn't ever leave my room. I never really expected to grow an audience or anything.
I don't know. Okay, I don't know about anyone else, but the way the bat ears keep flinging is bothering me. It's distracting.
One of the last things on my mind. I just thought that I would stream to, 5 to 10 people and just hang out from time to time. Make
it's tied to our blinking.
Play games and just continue on with my life. But unfortunately, I was too scared to stream with my face. So a friend of mine recommended that I try an app called FaceRig that would
Face
allow
rig. I
me
haven't
to
heard of
use
that.
an anime avatar to stream.
That's an iPhone app,
And that's
probably.
how I started VTubing. It took me a while to take it seriously and even begin to think about maybe being able to grow a community and even make this a career. I think I really started to take it seriously around the time when I was approached to join Vishojo, and it was through Vishojo that I was able to grow into the Iron Mouse that I am today. When I was approached in 2020 and asked to join Vishojo,
Yeah, how big of a channel did you
it
have?
seemed like a good idea, but I honestly did not know if I could ever be a corporal VTuber.
I could have sworn, I don't think she's going to say it, but I could have sworn she was already a rather big like VTuber before she became corporate. She could, I think she definitely had like thousands of subscribers, at least at that point. And obviously she's grown immensely since then, but also I was not expecting this to be a history lesson. I was not expecting this, like, let me tell you about the current drama. Anyway, to tell you, let's go back to the start of when I started VTubing. VShojo has been found out to take 60% of all sales and donations. That's... Why would you sign that? Well, I guess, okay. It's probably predatory, like... It's predatory contracting because it's like... They present that kind of contract that sounds ridiculous to anyone, you know, on its face. However, if you're like me, or her, I guess, probably in this example, who's like, I don't expect to make any money from this. I don't expect to ever make money from this, right? Really? I don't expect to live off this. So you're like, yeah, fine, whatever, take it. I don't care. I kind of just want, you know, attention. Vishojo is labeled as a safe V2 corpo. Well, yeah, that's clearly not true. But it's a predatory corporate practice, I guess. But they're like, we'll give you all the fame, we'll give you all the attention, we'll do all this stuff for you, we'll handle like events and put your name out there and advertise for you. But you have to get us 60% of all the money you make. And if you're making not that much, you're like, yeah, sure, that's a great deal. Sure. You know, that gives me a lot of shit I don't have now. I don't have to do much, and you're not getting much from me because I'm not making much. But then obviously when you grow, if you get this big, suddenly it becomes a huge issue. Suddenly you probably need to renegotiate that contract. And I take it she didn't. But yeah. But I also wonder, in those contracts, they obviously have something in there that says you can't leave, barring certain situations. So she's leaving. What is going to happen? Like, what is she breaking? What contractual obligation is she breaking here by leaving, you know? And what are the repercussions? I'm sure she'll go into that probably. Or maybe not, because she has a lawyer involved that says she shouldn't talk about it. But we'll see. You asked who the fuck she was? No, I've heard the name. I've heard the name Iron Mouse. I was asking, like, what the fuck's happening? I want to know what's happening. And she's like, anyway, let's go back to why I started VTubing. He's like, well, I didn't really ask about that, but I didn't really ask why you started VTubing. I didn't really, like, I started, I know the story. I kind of wanted to start the story where I already knew you were, you know, you were already pretty big. You're already part of this contract. You find out something bad's happening. Go from there. But yeah, I guess it is a generalized video for people who have no idea, probably. Which, I mean, I'm not that far off, I guess, from having no idea.
Because I felt like I just couldn't. In my mind, I saw myself as unhireable, which is why streaming worked for me. I had no boss, no strict rules, I had no hours, no expectations. It was all up to me, and due to the fact that I have lived my life chronically ill and being unable to do much of anything, I just felt like there was no way that anyone would ever take me or want me. For a while, I was struggling to make a decision because I was afraid about my anonymity and afraid about trusting people, because I felt like every time I put my trust in...
Is she doxxed? Because she said she was afraid of, you know, for her anonymity. So, like, obviously, she was probably more anonymous before she joined a large corpo. So when you sign that, you sign that paperwork. You're signing you have to give them an actual name. So she certainly docks herself to the corporation. Now, if you have some bad actors in there, they might leak that shit. But yeah, okay. So she wasn't doxxed. Got it. No, I completely understand it because I didn't even want to do Twitch affiliate. I didn't even want to do Twitch affiliate because I'm like, this. I don't want to put my address and name to Twitch. Well, I've already done that, but yeah, I get it.
People, it always ends in grief for me. So I was worried about expectations and 1,000,001 other things. But I ultimately decided to join Vishojo. It really pains me that I am unable to fully explain why I am leaving. But for right now, here's what I am allowed to share with you. I would always be told how important I was for the company.
Okay.
And I was always told that I was needed in order for the company to succeed.
Okay.
Although that was
so then
very
ask for more.
positive to hear, it put a lot of pressure and a lot of stress on me to the point where I felt guilt-tripped into signing. I felt responsible for everybody.
I don't know. I'm getting the sense that she has the mind of a child, and they're taking advantage of a child. That's what I'm getting out of this. Like, I'm not trying to disrespect her, but it's keep in mind, it's also the way she's presenting herself. But I know that's her whole persona. But it's like, it sounds like a sweet little innocent child who has PIVD, or whatever the fuck it is, who can barely, leave their room and doesn't have any friends. Was approached by a corporation with a contract, and she signed it, and now they're like, you're so important to us. She's like, I'm sorry, I'll do my best. She's so sheltered, but rightfully so. Well, I don't know. I would hope there's more there than the persona she's portraying here. I don't know. Obviously, she might still be in character. She's probably still being in character, but I don't know. I don't know what like normal Iron Mouse is like outside of VTubing. Yo, what up, Stevie J? Happy happy Monday. Catgirl Monday indeed. Lasagna Day. That's her voice. It sounds slightly askew. I don't know. I feel like it's mostly her voice with a slight tinge of stylization. We'll never know. It could even be a very slight filter. We'll never know. But either way.
I felt responsible for staff and talent alike. And I felt like if I didn't do this and if I didn't stay, I was hurting everybody.
And also, I know it would look cheesy, but she should have made her avatar have a cry sad face. She's using her generic like default talky face. It should have been like sad face with tears. And like tears welling up in the corners of her eyes. Thank you for the angel set, Stevie J.
And I was destroying everybody's life, but this didn't feel right with me, and I began to feel extremely uncomfortable. As my viewers know, privacy has always been one of my biggest concerns. I've had a lot of scary experiences in my life. So
did I see the cherries? Yeah, I saw the cherries. I commented on it. I replied saying like, what the fuck kind of cherries are those, I think. Because I was like, I could barely recognize the cherry in the picture. But yeah. When will you eat cherries? Who will you eat cherries with? How will you eat cherries? At what time will you eat cherries? Where will you eat cherries? I don't know. Someday. Someday I'll pop that cherry, okay? Also I don't know, the Neko, wait, gonna pop Neko's cherry. No. You monster. I am drinking a monster, how'd you know? But you'll never guess the flavor. But I don't like this. I've heard this kind of voice before, but it's always like people trying to manipulate. I'm not saying she is. She's maybe just playing her character and she's maybe being in character, being herself. I don't know. But this kind of like talk cry voice where there's no tears. It's like I'm talking like I'm gonna cry at any second now, and Like, I might burst into tears at any moment, but I'm actually not even sad at all, but I'm just putting on a voice, and it makes it sound like I'm sad, but I'm not really. That's what I'm hearing. And it's a little bit grating. But original green monster flavor. No. That's actually a good guess though. But no. It's a crazy one. Weird can, crazy designs. Not a single color. Anyway.
So, one amazing thing for me was the fact that Vishojo handled all my payments, and it meant
that's
that
more
I never had
suspicious.
to give out any of my personal information.
Oh, I see.
So that was always a blessing to me. As time went on,
you had to give your information to them, though, right? Like, so instead of giving it to everyone you have to make payments to or whatever, you give it to a singular entity, and they protect your identity. I guess is the idea. It's somewhat good, but then you're also trusting the corporation with all your financial, I guess, just all your finances, really.
Decided that I wanted to try to start pulling out my remaining funds because I wanted to start taking over my own finances. This is what led me to this point. Throughout the years, Connor and I have raised around $4 million.
Who? Did she say Connor and I? Hold on.
The years, Connor and I have raised around $4 million for the Immune Deficiency Foundation. The majority of the money raised is through Tiltify at events like the Cyclothon, the charity auction, and other miscellaneous events that we've had. However, because of the success of my first subathon, I decided to donate half the earnings of my following 2 subathons to the Immune Deficiency Foundation. The first time I tried this, it worked great. Over 200,000 people supported me, and because
giving your info to corporate binds them legally, so it can lead to a massive lawsuit if it's ever leaked. True. Connor is the guy's channel you checked out. Oh, well, how is he related to her, though? Him and her are really close? Huh, okay. Ma'am, your feigning vulnerability is no match for my total inability to care about that sort of thing. Well, basically, it's like, ma'am, you don't realize who you're talking to. I have a total inability to read emotions and very little reason to care. I'm saying she's, I was kind of implying or directly outright stating, I think, that it very much sounds like she's, it's like a faint, it's very much like a feigning sadness voice. I'm not saying, she could be genuinely sad, but it's like acting. It sounds like acting. Neko. What? I'm not saying she doesn't have a legitimate concern, and I'm not siding against her. I'm just saying the voice is irritating. I'm just saying the voice is irritating. It sounds like acting. That's all. Maybe if I watched a ton of Iron Mouse, I'd be like, oh no, this is legit. I'm just coming at this from like, I've seen like small snippets of her streams a few times, and that's about it.
Because of that, we raised over $329,350 to the Immune Deficiency Foundation. Because the money came from revenue instead of a Tiltify, I want to look for what the Iron Mouse I know. It required Vishojo to make the donation on my behalf. They promptly sent the payment, and the subathon was a huge success. So I decided to do it again the next year. My last subathon was one of the biggest events I've ever done. The support was overwhelming. Yeah. And I ended up getting over 300,000 subscribers and breaking the all-time sub record. But this also meant that we had raised $515,000 for the Immune Deficiency Foundation. I once again asked Vishojo to make the donation on my behalf, but unfortunately, still a year later, Vishojo has not paid the charity. The Immune Deficiency Foundation...
Well, yeah, I guess that would be a legal matter. It's like, if it's your money and the corporation's handling it, and you say, I want the money sent to this, and they don't do it, they're legally obligated to, I don't know, compensate you or do something, yeah, that seems like certainly a legal matter. I was gonna say, this is the Iron Mouse I remember seeing. This like, these horns or whatever, this Iron Mouse is what I remember. So what the fuck happened? Keeps pausing 11-minute video, yes. This is what I'm talking about. I've said it before. I guess it's not really relevant now, but it's like the over design. Like for some reason, many VTubers, all the really big ones especially, go down this route of extreme over design. Like, what is all this? Like, so you got she already had multi hair color, so I'll forgive her for that. The multi hair color was already there, but it's like you got you got these things in your hair, you got these things in your hair with the gems, and then you got the bat wings, and then you already had the horns, but then you got this thing, and you got, which was already there, but then you got like these earrings, and then you got this fucking like BDSM strap thing, and then you got this like corset start thing with the frilly thing here, and you got like a tattoo over here, and you got like the half open jacket. It's like it's the choker, the heart choker. It's why. That's why she said she and the charity are entitled to the money. Okay, I'm talking about over design right now, but this is a much simpler design. I think simpler is better sometimes, you know. Anyway. Leave the nitpicks till the end. Fine.
Means the world to me. Connor and I have both spent a ton of energy.
Connor's her boyfriend, 100%.
And resources raising money for charity. And we're both so proud to be able to say that we've raised nearly $4 million for charity.
Wow.
We almost always raise money for the Immune Deficiency Foundation. They help people with primary immune deficiency diseases, or PI,
to your knowledge,
which are inherited disorders where a part of the body's immune system is missing or doesn't function properly, which makes people like me more
But if she was smart,
infection.
If she was smart, which she probably, you know, in terms of the VTuber business, she's probably somewhat smart in terms of what to do. Or at least she's got the corporation guiding her. The corporation, if they're anything like, you know, the idol groups of like Japan, they'd probably say, hey, you cannot have a publicly facing boyfriend. You cannot admit to having a boyfriend IRL. Your character must remain single for purposes of making cash. Neko is a chiropractor, a real doctor? No, it's not what I'm saying. It might be the case, yeah.
And this includes over 450 different conditions. The Immune Deficiency Foundation is a charity that is near and dear to my heart and has a particular significance in my life. When my health first started getting really bad, the Immune Deficiency Foundation helped me immensely when I really had nowhere else to turn. I was terrified, I was lonely, and I was confused. I honestly didn't really know what was going on, and I never ever want anyone else to go through that. This entire situation.
It looks like a pelican swallowing food when Neko drinks Monster. When we go like this. Go, 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 go. Like, the pelican like bites it and goes, go, go. Down the gullet it goes. Yeah. True. That's how Neko eats.
I just wanted to do something good and to give back to a community that helped me. But unfortunately, that's not the case. Damn. As much as I would like to continue to talk about this, unfortunately, I can't. So, to recap, I believe that I am owed a significant amount of funds, which I have not been paid. And most importantly, the Immune Deficiency Foundation is owed over $500,000 from Bishoujo. I really wish that I could tell you more.
She thinks she's owed, and I'm not saying she's wrong, but she's alleging she's owed money, and the charity's owed money. But she said, so the charity's owed $500,000, but she won't state how much she's owed, which is, I'm finding that particular detail a little strange. Are you owed like $500,000? Or less than that, or more than that?
To talk about this significant amount of funds. So, to recap, I believe that I am owed a significant amount of funds.
I am owed a significant amount of funds, and
which I have not been paid.
Right.
And most importantly, the Immune Deficiency Foundation is owed over $500,000 from Bishoujo. I really wish that I could tell you more, but right now, I have been advised to wait for legal proceedings. As of right now, I am an independent VTuber. I am at a loss of what to do.
Join the VTards.
I'm kind of processing everything. I'm very sad and very confused.
She probably receives a percentage of the donation from the company that donates to 500K. No, well, from the way it sounds, she's missing like paychecks. Neko was owed a significant amount of fun. True. She's making it sound like she's owed paychecks, pay stubs, whatever. You know, she's owed money that goes directly to her. And in addition to that, the charity is missing 500K. That's the way she's making it sound.
Once again, I want to apologize to the Immune Deficiency Foundation and to my community who has shown so much support.
Maybe she gets paid to advocate for them? Maybe. But I feel like it's separate. I feel like it's a separate matter altogether. That would make V Shoujo look a lot worse, yes. I think it has nothing to do with the charity. I think that the 500K is related to the charity. I think probably when looking into that, she realized, hey, you guys weren't paying me this amount. Like, you're undercutting the charity and me, even in my own personal paychecks, is what it sounds like. Why are you watching AGP Goonstash? Well, I'm watching the latest VTuber drama. Why aren't you?
Support to me. I also wanted to say that all the ad money made from this video will go towards the Immune Deficiency Foundation. I honestly don't know what I'm going to do. I really...
Just keep on, keep it on.
I really haven't had much time to process this. But below the video, in the description box, is a link to a donation fund for the Immune Deficiency Foundation.
Is there?
Thankfully, any donations made through Tiltify go directly to the charity. That link is also there if you've heard about this and would like to support the Immune Deficiency Foundation.
I see.
Sometime this month.
I do not, Stevie J. I do not. How long is left on this? It's like 30 seconds or so.
I plan on doing a special live stream in order to raise money for the Immune Deficiency Foundation.
Why? Do you have another video you want me to watch?
A ton of friends joining me, and hopefully there'll be a lot of singing and a lot of fun and just a day full of happiness. I just honestly really want to show that after all of this, that VTubing is a force for good. So thank you guys so much for all the support, and thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video.
You're welcome.
And once again, I want to say that I am truly sorry. Okay.
You got 3 seconds.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay. Is this your video? No? VTubing would be cooler if it was a force for chaos. Exactly. Yeah, true. You should watch my Pirate Soft works exposed next and show my work in progress thumbnail first. I don't know. I haven't really covered any pirate software stuff. I wouldn't even know where to begin with that. What's your video about, like, specifically though? She's on one side of the coin. The VTards are on the other. What do you mean? Which side is she on? Explain these sides of the coin. Tiltify. I'm gonna look at the Tiltify link real quick. Made for fun. I've never even heard of Tiltify. Is this gamer specific, like tilting? Damn. Okay, so she's I don't know when this was put out, but the goal is like ridiculously past reached. The goal was 10K and they're at like almost 200K. It's still climbing. V Shoujo fucked up. Yeah, that's like pirate software level fucked up. That's pretty ridiculous. But yeah, let's see. It's about him. Oh wait. It's about there's so much pirate shit, pirate bullshit. Yeah, that's why I'm like, I'm not saying I shouldn't cover some of it, but I'm just like, I don't even know where to start. There's just so much of it. And we're already kind of late to the game, I feel like. We're so late to the game if I start covering it. It's about him bullying his autistic fans, me. I see. I feel like you had this video. Isn't this old? But I feel like I saw you making it. Or the thumbnail, at least. Force of good versus force of chaos. I see. Okay, fair enough. Well, I don't know. Is she the force of good, or is she just the opposite of chaos is order, not necessarily good. Chaos is not necessarily bad. It typically is, but it's not necessarily. Having a breakdown live on stream. I feel like I saw that video. Tech Twitter was dragging him because they looked at his code and said it was really bad. Yeah, and I think that's kind of dumb though. All the tech stuff, I'm like, yeah, he's not really that much of a pro. Okay, he's done a lot of dumb things, but people being angry at him for his coding is kind of the dumbest thing to be angry at him for. Is my stance. I'm not saying he's a good programmer, but I'm like, the dumbest thing to attack him for is the programming. He's done so much worse things. His game is functional. It's just not finished. It's functional. The problem is it's not finished. But yeah, he has bad programming, but the thing is, he doesn't need good programming for the game he's making. So now we're getting into the viewer harassment. Wait, what? Oh, gotcha. Well, if you want to link the video, Andy, I can look at it. Everyone better leave Bishoujo. Who's in Bishoujo? I'm gonna look that up right now. Who's in Bishoujo still? It's like some really big names, I think, right? Here's the website here. Let's see if I can name them. Is that Project Melody right there? There's Iron Mouse. I don't know the others. I don't know any of the others. Yeah, none of the other ones stick out to me. Maybe there's another page that has like the details. Maybe if I allow JavaScript, let's see. Oh yeah, okay, here we go. This is better. This is better. Thank you for the angel set, Stevie J. This is better. This has the names. Okay. We got Amali. I have never heard of them. We got Apricot. We got Haruka. We got Henya, Hestia, Hime, Hajime, Otaru. I've never heard of any of those. Then we got Iron Mouse. Heard of her. Keisan, Koro, Michi, Nagi, Peke. Never heard of any of those. And then Project Melody. I've heard of Iron Mouse and Project Melody. Yeah, he's a meanie, alright. Neko, will you escape on the boat today? Are you talking about in Pumpkin Panic? What do you mean? You only finally edited it recently? It's 4 minutes long? Show it. Well, where is it? Did you DM it or something? Or you can post it here if you want. Oh, you DM'd me. Okay, I'll take a look. You agree he has moral issues? True. His real faults are moral and ethical. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I guess the reason people are going after his coding is because he keeps gloating about being some super hacker, but it's like, really, his issue there is not being a bad coder. His issue is lying about it. He's lying, and then he's got the moral issues, and he's got the other shit. It's like, we don't need to go into his code. We can just know, we know he's not the world's, we know he's lying about, we know he's not the world's greatest programmer. It's the fact that he hasn't finished, which is mainly because, I think that's not true, I don't think. I'm going to argue that he's not finishing because of laziness or a variety of issues. I don't think he's not finishing because his coding is bad. I think it's something else. I DM'd you. Okay. Neoners. Yeah, Neoners is the name I recognize. Hold on. Where are they at? Neoners. They're the ones who kind of started being like 4chan adjacent and then like trash talked and kind of backstabbed their original audience, I think, right? I think that's what I remember Neoners for. You might have heard of Amelie's covers? Maybe. Pirate is gay. Trans heart is more powerful and empathetic than regular heart? Some might argue that. Some of the code hacker stuff is fluff, but his code is pretty hilarious, and he did try to take credit for his hacking claims when he didn't do them. Yeah, true. But yeah, and it's like, it's real to me. It's more the pompous lying, like arrogance is the core crux issue there. His code's bad, yes, but it's functional. It's bad but functional, and I don't think any of the people arguing really give a shit if he's saving 10 milliseconds or 50 milliseconds of time. They don't care. They just want to see his code. They don't give a shit about that. They're just trying to catch him out looking bad. And it's like, you don't need to go into all these technical details to do that. You got like people like Siffy on the Timcord going super hardcore and go, look at these switches, look at these if statements, look at this massive array. It's like, no one actually gives a shit. No, are you a coder? You know, the game works. Whether you use an array or you use some other slightly more efficient like for loop or something, you're saving what, like a few milliseconds? Give it a rest. But yeah. Neander's left with 2 others at the same time. Oh. So before this, huh? Show my stupid thumbnail, still work in progress. I will. Hold on. He didn't even hack. He was just a fucking dude that sent phishing emails. Yeah, he was red team social engineering, or whatever the fuck it was called. Alright, let me take a look. I'm not showing that one. I'm not showing that one. Andy Bear sending me black cock in DMs. I'm not showing it. I don't think... See, I'm of the opinion that picture, despite being spread everywhere, is actually explicit. That's TOS. I don't care what anyone else says. There's fucking outlines of black cock surrounding a young little white girl. If it's not TOS, I think it should be. I don't want to show that shit. Yeah, the Piper Perry meme, yes. You want to show the porn video, Andy? What the fuck? No, okay, I know what you mean. Okay, hold on. You can't show the picture? Okay, show the video. Bitch. I will beat you. No, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, hold on. I mean, the switch statement is fucking hilarious, man. Not about performance, but it's such a fucking insane cluster fucking in terms of readability. What? I mean, it's very readable. What do you mean? It's literally just a script of going downward. You got A, B, C. Well, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's very readable. I don't think it's an issue of readability. Either way. Thank you for the witch hat, Stevie J. All right, well, let's look at Andy's. It better not be TOS or else. I don't really have an or else, but imagine there is one. Let's see. All right. Why is it? Stop. Okay. So if I recall, well, I'm kind of covering him over here. Hold on. How do I get out of the way? Is there a better? Do I have a better capture? Kinda. I'm still kind of in the way, but it'll have to do. Meme review segment. Well, is this a meme? I don't know if this is a meme. This is a 5-minute meme then. There's a flash of that meme for 5 seconds still. Whatever. 5 seconds. I guess whatever. Readable, but not terribly inefficient for someone to claim that they have 20 years. Yeah. Well, that's my point. Is like he's lying, and that's the crux of the issue. The issue isn't his code. The issue is he's lying about being amazing at code. Because you got people who really want to nitpick the code really hard. It's like you're focusing on the dumbest element here. Did you know he used a switch instead of a fucking for loop or something? And he's using these integer variables instead of a boolean. It's like, who fucking cares? How about you tell me about how he pretended to be a super genius and he's not? I thought Neko was loading memes to review. No. Well, I mean, if you guys wanted to put memes in like a list, I could look at them. But no, we don't have like a magazine of fucking memes to start shooting out, you know? Anyway. It's not a great video. I just want to see your reaction. But I've seen this. That's the problem, is this is not going to surprise me, though. I saw when you originally posted this. Anyway, so here's you in his chat on Twitch, I think. This is him streaming. Well, the problem is I'm covering up his reaction. How do I kind of show it without... I'm too in the way here. Hold on. That's not quite better, but can I move it? Hold on. There, we got Tiny Neko over here. All right, that's pretty good, right? Tiny Neko over here. All right, nice. I'm mini. Anyway, so there you got his face. You know, if you want to see his reaction. All right, so Andy Bear from chat says, "Hey, Pirate Software, why did you delete my fan art in your Discord? Ooh woo."
My ammo was in the chest downstairs.
Oh,
now I have my unfixed Chris knife for PvP.
Excellent.
Excellent. Also, did you hear his voice? I mean, it wasn't really like, can I cuddle tiny Neko? Sure. Sure. I'm a kitten. Cute Neko, Nekusa getting pumped. Excuse me? If Neko, then sip. What? Cringe as fuck for unironically typing uwu. Uwu? Oh, thank you for the pets. You see, Andy Bear is a very ironic poster, okay? But, okay. Like, he ironically likes to pretend to be Jewish all the time. It's all irony. He's an irony bro. Pussy needs to be bred? Wow. What kind of bread? Neko looking so cute that it makes me want to choke him? What the fuck? What the fuck? Stop pausing. Alright, but I was gonna say, notice how when he goes away from the mic, when he yawns away from the mic, listen to his voice a little bit. He talks and then he yawns and moves away from the mic.
Now I have my unfixed Chris knife for PvP.
Excellent.
Oh, he's not talking that much away from the mic. Never mind. Is irony TOS? It can be.
What is this bait, Kronos?
What is this bait?
Look upon this bait in chat.
Were you baiting? Andy, admit it. You were baiting, right? It's a fucking thing with Neko? What?
Oh.
Pausing? Yeah. That's why, you know where I should get? Maybe if I can't get on the VTuber, the VTards, I should try and get on every frame of pause. You know that, where they stream for like fucking 5, 8 hours. You love Thor? Oh, you were not baiting. You love Thor. He's your third favorite streamer after you and Asmund. I see. Oi. Neko, if it was an if-then statement because we are coding, if Neko equal true, then sip. I see. Okay. Sip then. Sip it up. Loved.
Wait,
Past tense.
Oh.
Yeah, look upon this bait. What is this bait?
Wow. I have no idea.
What fan art was deleted from the Discord? It's probably
Damn.
gonna be offensive as shit.
Is that so? This is what he's seeing. He sees this. He says it's probably going to be offensive as shit. Now, is this offensive as shit? Does this not seem pretty fucking tame? This is tame as shit. It's just this is offensive as shit to him specifically. He finds it very offensive. Thank you for the glasses, Stevie J. You even defended him in his Discord? We'll see.
I can't believe you.
Hey, I know that guy. Imagine if he just laughed the whole thing off originally and he could have been respected and his history would have never been dug up. I mean, I was literally defending him in his own Discord against accusations of him being a pussy.
Personally removed that person's fan art, knowing it was theirs, Thor.
You're saying it was not.
In Thor server. Yo, this is so good. Who was this person? They liked it. Whoever that is.
One of the mods removed your fan art.
No idea.
Fan art.
One of the mods may remove the fan art, so it says, okay, Thor. So you decide to purposely add mana gems. Come on, mate. Come on, mate. I don't believe that Mr. Software is as thin-skinned as your comment seems to imply. It is a very fun piece of fan art and a multi-meme reference. I mean no ill intent. If Mr. Software decides my art isn't to his taste, I won't be offended. But I think you'll find it cool. People are a bit oversensitive considering the onslaught in chat and elsewhere. Is he include this guy over here? Is he including Mr. Software as well as being oversensitive? Yeah, probably. It's just a rando, I guess. Bulking is against the rules in baseball. It was a bulked baseball meme. Bulked? What is bulking in baseball? Just a rando. Gotcha. Sports. If you got legit screenshots and shit about Pirate, make or message a dude in Discord named Quintio. Is that guy making videos about it? People in chat get banned for spouting mana gem. It's not about being thin-skinned. Oh, come on. Say that first sentence, say that second sentence. And have them be reasonable. Your IP banned in his Discord, I believe it. Your GF and alt are all banned. All the same IP, I see. Damn. Boop. Bulking is if a pitcher fakes a pitch, essentially. If they begin the pitch, wind up, they have to complete it. Oh, okay. Gotcha. That makes sense. You can't fake them out. You can't be like, whoa, am I going to throw? Am I going to throw? No. Neko balked. Balked, I say. No. But here, he's saying people get banned for spouting mana gem. It's not about being... Okay, what is it if it's not about being thin-skinned? It's about constantly drawing attention to a never-ending onslaught of drama stemming from the hardcore WoW stuff. Damn. Abe, was this your true intention? Were you drawing attention to a never-ending onslaught of drama stemming from a hardcore WoW stuff? Neko straight up balking his shit right now. What the fuck? No. Excuse you?
Let's go and see.
It's gotta be pretty bad, dude.
So wait, he hasn't seen it yet. He's saying it has to be pretty bad if it got removed, right? So he hasn't seen it yet. When do we see his face reaction? Oh, I think here we see it. Actually, you see that little twitch, the eyebrow twitch? I think that's when he saw it. You turned him on for a second. No. Look at his eyebrow twitch when he's looking at the image, probably. You see that? That little... Okay, I'm gonna go right there. He doesn't know your Discord name yet? But he's like, hold on, it must be pretty bad, and then he's quiet for a while.
Bad, dude.
And then... Twitch. There it is.
I'm gonna go look at the audit log.
He hasn't looked. Okay, so he's gonna look at the audit log. I see. Okay, that goes hag maxing. What are you talking about? Use a VPN. That could work. You didn't watch the rest of the stream until you edited it in last week. The best part. Well, wait until the end. Okay. Neko.
What's
your
Discord username? You can
Yeah.
No, I was supposed to be doing that. You can whisper. You can whisper it if you want.
Oh, okay. Whisper it up.
If a mod deletes an image, it's got to be pretty horrific.
If a mod deletes an image, it's got to be pretty damn horrific. It's got to be gore. It's got to be like child porn.
Now I'm interested. See, now I'm engaged.
I like how I'm like, it's gotta be child porn, and he's like, no, I'm interested. No, I'm engaged. You started recording around here? Gotcha.
Yeah. Andy, send us your send me your Discord username. We'll have a look at it. Go see what's going on.
It's a trap. Oh, it is a trap. I can't wait to find out.
I also like how you one-guided the stream for this long.
Will they do it, though?
He totally doesn't care, but you've one-guided the whole stream for this long.
If they whisper me. Here we
Is
go.
it no? That wouldn't get deleted.
Let's go and look.
Kronos the fake lawyer, right? You sure
So,
did.
Fun fact. Anytime something gets deleted from the Discord or somebody gets banned, the mods keep track of all of it, of everything that person did.
Here you go, Thor. I'll send you the message link to the log.
I can't wait.
Why are they making this all a big thing?
The user can be banned.
Hey, sad. Why? I'm a good boy.
God, is it all the way in ban evidence? Jesus Christ, where is this?
On the 8th of May.
Yeah,
that's when he saw it. Okay.
On the 8th of May.
Yeah, you deserve the ban.
You deserve the ban. A true fan, of course. Unironica says, woo. You think he unironically means he's a good boy too, though?
They banned.
They banned.
But also, here's the thing. Keep in mind, he was what's the word? He was selling this. He was selling this as being, if it's removed from the server, it must be really horrific. It must be some bad stuff. It has to be really bad to be removed from the server. We're not thin-skinned. It has to be horrific to be removed. We don't remove just anything. And then guess what? They don't show it. He's like, oh, that? Yeah, okay, yeah, you deserve the ban. Yeah, get him. And he doesn't show it, so no one else can be like, that's horrific? Yeah. You don't understand this beef? Well, people... It's referencing a WoW raid, WoW hardcore, whatever, classic WoW hardcore, where if your character dies, you have to start over. And he was doing a raid with a few buddies, and there was a point where they were gonna wipe, like they were losing or something in a instance, I think. And they were about to wipe, so all the team would die. You know, everyone's gonna lose their characters, and he had the chance to either risk his own character trying to help some others get out, or B, the option he took, which is just run away. just flee. Save yourself. And that's not even necessarily the main issue about it. The main issue about it is he claimed he had no other choice. He kept saying, no, I had no other choice. I couldn't do anything. I did literally the only thing available to me. I had no other choice. And I didn't. And then people started making fun of the fact that he had mana. He claimed he didn't have mana, so he claimed he didn't have mana, so he couldn't save some people. He couldn't heal. He couldn't try saving. Was he a healer? I think, I don't know. But he couldn't save people because he didn't have mana. But then when people looked at his inventory on screen, he had mana gems, which you can pop to get more mana. He was a mage. I see. So he could have probably like tried to, I don't know, take some aggro off of them or something. There's things he could have done. I'm not saying he would have saved everyone. I'm not saying he would have stopped everyone from wiping, but like he could have done some things to mitigate the damage, and he just did nothing. To be fair, the raid leader said run, I suppose. But if you're running, you can still like throw some spells to help your buddies escape. Cast spells, save your friend. Yeah, help who you can escape. You don't have to help everyone, but really that's forgivable. You can just say, "Hey, I fucked up. Hey guys, I'm owning it. I fucked up." But the problem was, because it's pirate software, he can't do that. So instead, he said, no, everyone who's saying stuff that's bad, you guys don't know, you guys don't get it. No, I couldn't do anything. That was the only thing I could do. I'm going to ban anyone who talks against me for this thing. Yeah, ads. Oh. So really, it was his arrogance that fucked him over here and got people to hate him. Mage supposedly has control spells like Blizzard, freeze effects. Okay. Alright, the ad should be over now. The mage has control spells like Blizzard and freeze effects. True. Alright.
Clown ass.
Clown ass Sandy Bear over here.
That shit.
Clown ass. The whole ass. Whole clown ass.
You didn't even make it. You used AI to do it. You can't even razz me with your own two hands. Gotta get a machine. Also, this is a stupid ass argument. Hey, that thing that we spent 2 seconds looking at and then banned you for, you should have spent more of you should have wasted more of your life doing that. Even for the same result. You should have wasted more of your life for the same result. Are these guys retarded? Yeah, I mean the answer is yes, but you should have wasted more time on this meme that we looked 2 seconds at and banned you for. Bruh, fuck off. Machine to do it for you.
Eat the whole clown ass, yes.
Anyway, cry about it in the unbanned request.
He's the one cry. He looks defeated. Look at his fucking face. Anyway, cry about it in the unbanned requests. Cry about it later, as he's over here looking like deflated from that exchange.
They're already crying about it in my whispers.
Good.
These are the reactions, and this a face of someone who's totally not bothered. Totally not bothered, by the way.
I hope they give you big salty tears.
It was AI, yes.
Now we're really curious. More World of Warcraft players that don't have anything else going for their lives in over 100 days.
Andy, are you a World of Warcraft character?
Instead of being able to draw it themselves, they have to use AI to do it for them.
He acts like he would. He acts like if it was drawn, he would have any other reaction. If it was hand drawn, would he have any other reaction? No, of course not. He just banned them just the same. Check DMs after the fact, but wait till the end. It's amazing. Okay.
And then when they got banned from Discord, they came over here to try and get more attention for it, which they have.
Yeah, I'm not a WoW player.
What the fuck? I find this hilarious. Yeah. Is that still a thing? Yes.
Later.
We banned like, what, 40 people?
Too bad.
It's every day.
Yeah.
And you know what? Actually, I bet you anything. We're about to get to the end here, but yeah, we ban 40 people every day. I bet you anything. You can probably, if you run the numbers, you can probably prove that there's a decent chance he's botting viewers and follows and likes, like he's botting engagement. Because if you ban that many people, there's not that many fresh new accounts being made. There's not that many fresh new accounts being made who are going to come and watch your channel and like it. So if you're banning 40 people every day, you are faking engagement, I feel like. Oh. Sorry. Go back a few. Okay.
It's every day.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's every day. Wait, okay, sorry.
What, 40 people today for it?
40 people.
It's
okay.
Every day.
Yeah. Yeah.
A lot of time passes. He's totally not thinking about it, right?
Well, I actually have to end this stream early. I need to go to the store because there is no food for the ducks.
It's the ducks. It's for the ducks. Yeah, he's bothered. Yeah, he's bothered. 2 minutes after I leave. 2 minutes! That's true. The ducks. It's all about the ducks. Neko, I post a link in the Discord if you want to review a meme. Sure. Reached over 1,000 at one point? Really? What, 1,000 a day? What are you talking about? Oh, the ban counter. Damn. Is that in a day? Or you mean like altogether? Alright, hold on. Let me check the meme review. Alright, we can get back Big Neko. Hello. Anyway. In one stream, I see. Damn. That's ridiculous. How do you boast like your numbers going up if you're banning that many people? It doesn't make any sense. Thank you for the pets, Alabastian. Show this, you're a true fan. You're just trying to get him to take my video down, or my video. You're gonna get him to take my stream down. Hold on. But we already saw the meme though. So you wanted me to show this. Mr. Software, Ferret Lover, Celebrity Legend, Game Dev, Pirate King. True. He's your favorite streamer. Yeah, apparently. I bet. Heart it up. Anyway. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I'll give you a thumbs up. There, I've liked your video. Nice. Anyway, Nyaner. Wait, what were we looking at Nyaner for? Nyaner. What is there like a Nyaner's is a gentle, sensitive, and often energetic cat girl with a good sense of humor. However, her claims of being seiso or pure are offset by a tendency to use toilet jokes and reference adult and often vastly obscure topics. This contrast between pure and crude is considered by fans to be a defining aspect of Nyaner's appeal. Wow. Why'd she leave? Yeah. If you ever ban me, I will make a fun video on you too. But I kind of want that. Should I ban you for the video? I kind of want that video. Let's see. I'll do a control F here. Ban him for the vid. No. Then unban him. Where's Tori? Nah, I'm kidding. It's okay. You were looking up the, oh yeah, why they left V Shoujo, right? Let me do a control F for, V Shoujo. Formally. In November of that year, she became a founding member of V Shoujo. Okay. In 2020. In 2023, she left and joined Mythic. But why? Okay, so on November 2020, or sorry, the 24th of November 2020, she made a re-debut revealing her new winter outfit drawn by Nia and rigged by Iron Vertex. Nyaner's also announced her membership with... Wait, Nux. What? I didn't say Nux. Corey slacking, that's why I should get the position? True. Corey was here earlier, it's true. How do you like the Nazi lolicon VTuber pretends she isn't a lolicon now? Better than all the other VTubers. Nux? No, Nux is Jewish. You know what's the most funny thing is in the VTards Discord, I saw them saying the lolicon adjacent people were saying they were basically like saying that Nux is the one good Jew. And I'm like, I'm not gonna say what I'm thinking, but no, Nux is a cucks. I see. Oy vey. Yo, what up, Taint? But yeah. But they meant that because of what I think. I can't remember the specifics, but it was because of the whole censoring of. There's some sort of event going on where there's like a feminist group in Australia who's like commissioning or not commissioning, who's trying to get the government to getting signatures to get the government to censor certain like products on Steam and other platforms, I think. Kirsche is the Kirsche is the German word for cherry. Yeah, I learned that not too long ago. True. Is that why you were talking about cherries? Nux kinda is the only Jew that people like. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of Jewish people that people like. Whether or not that's fortunate is up to you, but there's a lot of famous Jewish people that people like. I guess if we're talking about in the VTuber sphere, that's different. But and why would they? Why would they like Nux? I don't know. I find him irritating. I was talking about cherries in the Discord because you said you don't eat cherries. It's true. We don't like Ben Shapiro in here. Very true also. Very true. Abby Shapiro gets a pass, though. Yes. For no particular reason, but... Ben, you're not allowed. Your sister, however, she's allowed in. Anyway. Who's the lolicon VTuber? What do you mean? I guess Nux, right? Neko, I will psyop you to eat, help eat more healthy food. Psyops for the power of good. Nice, good, do it. Psyop me. That's such a broad statement. Neko is your favorite Jewish streamer? Well, thank you. I mean, I'm not Jewish, but thanks. I would be so lucky as to be considered Jewish. This is how I get contracted, right? This is how I get a big contract like Iron Mouse, is I gotta be like, I love the Jewish people. Please. I would be so proud to be called such. I don't know. The corpos. How do you become corpo? Anyway. Dude, that there was an interview I was watching, which was the Nazi Miku. The Nazi Miku, or Nachi Sumiku VTuber, was doing a little like interview / debate with some nobody. And that person was basically saying they only like corpo VTubers. All other ones are bad. They only like corpo VTubers. I know it's Nachisu, but we all know what it means. I am not Jewish adjacent, okay? I love Israel, yes. I love all peoples. She's now pretending she ain't. Yeah. Well, that's what kind of I would say I'm a little bit disappointed, because when I first followed Nachisu, she was being very blatant, right? And I was like, that's kind of funny. That's different. But now, since she became part of the VTards, she's toning it down. She's heavily kind of toning it down. 100% a lolicon pervert? I mean, I think they're all at the very least accepting of it to some degree. I mean, she very much was Andy Bear. I think you're not. I think I would give her some credit, because out of the whole group, she was the one that was being antagonistic against Shiro, who left. For specifically, she was being antagonistic specifically for the posting of lolly shit. So I would give her some credit in that. Otherwise, I think she's kind of putting up with it because everyone in that server and all her co-anchors or whatever you want to call them, kind of are lolicon adjacent. Israel's the greatest country on the greatest ally and the greatest ally. True. After that, other cunt started going woke on her. Which one are you talking about? Shiro? What other cunt? Oh yeah, I was reading a thing. No, well, Shiro went against her, and then she went against. So Shiro had an issue. Shiro was basically taking issue with the whole Nazi stuff and saying, no, you need to rebrand. This is too far. We need to, here, I'll even draw you a new avatar, but we need you to completely rebrand. And Nachisu was like, no, I'm not doing that. No, I'm not changing my entire identity for you. And then because of that, it turned into a thing about like, I think that's when Nachisu brought up the whole, well, why are you posting these like lolly shit in here? Gotta respect the not backing down. True. Shiro had an issue with the Nazi LARP, and only then did Nachisu start having a problem with that. I mean, okay. Andy Bear, that is a fair assessment, I would say. Yes. True. At the very least, she was looking away, and then it was suddenly an issue when they were fighting. Like when you need to when you need to find a way to attack someone, and then you find something. No, Andy, that's not fair. I'm not gonna agree with the whole all anime is pedo shit. Cause then you'd be calling me a pedo. Because it's like, I'm not gonna say, oh, you have a VTuber avatar that's a cat girl, pedo. Well, because then obviously, what are you saying about me? If you do AI art of someone's VTuber avatar, you're not appealing to cartoon pedos. Thank you for the military helmet. Anime is not inherently pedo. Thank you for the sunglasses as well. Now there is like you can maybe argue that there is a lot of anime that is pedo adjacent, but I'm gonna say that anime itself is not inherently pedo. Anyway, let me blind you for a second. All right, you ready to be blinded? Pop. There is some good anime, which is true. So it says that Nyana's announced that her membership in VTuber Shoujo, and oh wait, this would have been 2020. Okay. Silvervale. Okay, so I remember. Okay, I've heard of Fruit. I remember there was a controversy with Fruit doing something bad, like cheating on her boyfriend or something. I don't know. I've heard of Silvervale. I've heard of Vebe, and I've heard of Nyana's. I've heard of Iron Mouse. I've heard of Kizuna Ai. I've heard of, that's it. Anyway, where did it all go wrong? Your avatar is based on a chick that commits fratricide. Nice. Neko show Nekusi. I cannot. That would be child porn to you, right? Detroit Metal City. It's got a cool art style, true. Neko, I would never cheat on you. Good, you better not. Kizuna fell off. Kizuna was one of the originals, right? She was like, oh, Zentreya. Guys, all right, I'm gonna make an allegation. I'm gonna allege something. All right, you ready? Do you know Zentreya? Have you heard of Zentreya? No? All right, I'll show you. Hold on. Search the dragon avatar, whatever. Hold on. Where's a good I'll just go to our Twitch channel. Hold on. All right. So Zentreya is a rather big VTuber. Obviously, was at VShojo. I don't know if she still is. Has some promiscuous streams sometimes. Where's a good one? Here we go. All right. You know, this is Zentreya, okay? Goonbait VTuber automatic 0 out of 10, true. Oh no, she's not. She's from the Dune movie. I don't think so. I'll never date you because you're not taking HRT. I'm sorry, Andy. I can't do that for you. I gotta be myself. I gotta be my true self. Neko is an 83-year-old male vampire spirit living in the body of a 79-year-old man living in the body of a 18-year-old cat girl. No. Is there a game yet? Not yet. Booba. Anyone who watches that is a subhuman. Anyway, okay. This person. This is a guy. Are you shocked? This is one of the most famous VTubers. This is a guy. And yeah, they use a TTS to talk. It's very obvious. Like they're not hiding the fact that they're like they openly use a TTS to talk. They never do their real voice. Why is he gay? Listen, okay, listen to it. They're not hiding the they're not hiding the TTS. I might have to hang on. Let me kill the music here.
How do you feel about gold ships?
That's not it yet.
The Medjuroma Queen.
Hold on. Are they gonna talk?
I have no idea who that is.
That's their voice. That's how they stream. Yeah. So chat gets the TTS at them, they TTS back. All their voices TTS.
Well, my shit's dying in 3D, so...
What the fuck? Yeah. The VTuber's dying. I should use the TTS and stream, honestly. You could. But this proves that you can do it. You can... The thing is, no one's willing to admit, because, like, I've read some of the, like, background info on this VTuber. They used to stream to a very small group of people on VR chat, and they were using their real voice back then. It wasn't until they started to get bigger that they switched it. And then, now that people, like, now nobody knows the real, like, nobody knows the old Zentreya. Nobody knows that it was a dude using a female avatar because they use TTS to talk. Like, if I started to suddenly use TTS, using like a girl voice TTS, and then I would never admit to being male ever again. And then all my new followers were like, yes, it's a girl. Yes, it's a girl. If you call her a male, you're bad. Ban that person. It's basically that. That's basically what happened here. You should stream stream your gameplay of Funger. Yeah, you could do that. Thought I wasn't male, liar. I am male. I am 100% dude. I'm not girl. I just play one on TV. Nah, male, black male. No. Use a model inspired by the one chick from Ghost in the Shell, Motoko, Kusanagi. Is that the one? The major. I always laugh when I hear the abbreviation for what? Funger? Yeah. Should I use TTS more often? I feel like I should make a TTS that's just redeemed from channel points. Can I do that with like... Can I do that with Streamlabs? Is this that Mecha Break game? I think it is, right?
Oh, so fast.
Hmm.
3 versus 3.
Just use voice mod? Nah, it's okay. The problem is, it's way too late for me to do that. I guess it's not. This person proves it's not way too late.
Ready to strike.
Stop. This person proves it's not too late, but I also kind of don't want to do that. I like my real voice. Mech Break is so fun. You played it? Scrub all previous VODs from the internet. I mean, yeah. But if I just suddenly, I'm like, hey, I'm debut. I buy a new VTuber, like I buy a new avatar, I set up a voice mod, and I delete all my old videos, and then I'm like, I make a new, I I delete all my old tweets and everything. Fresh new social start. And I'm like, I'm debuting for the first time ever, guys. Debut of a new VTuber. See my new avatar. Nah. That's too much work, obviously. But also, I don't want to do it. You were playing Funger 2 yesterday, and you're doing a Bella run. I don't know what that means, but more power to you. Set it as a redeem, and then just turn it on. Turn it on, yeah. Wait, what do you mean, turn it on? Also, Neko is actually that shark VTuber? Sameko or Garagura, whatever her name is? Nah, I'm not that. The voice changer. Wait, set it as a redeem so you can turn on my voice changer? I mean, that would be kind of cool, I think. Don't disparage Gura like that, Lamau. Anyway. User Lane's online. Oh my gosh. What is she playing? She's playing Wizard 101 again. I see. Lame. Actually obsessed. Obsessed with what? She is obsessed with Wizard 101, 100%. You're right. Anyway. Alright, back to the... Well, there's Zentreya. And because it goes, Zentreya is a female English language VTuber who debuted in 2017. She is noted for the use of speech-to-text to speech. Speech-to-text to speech system to produce a synthesized voice. She alternates between multiple forms, primarily her cyborg and dragon models. Initially an independent streamer, mostly known for VR chat role-playing. See? Where's the controversy? There's got to be a controversy, right? Death. There's no controversy. Zentreya's stream previously would mostly stream on VR chat and primarily use a notepad program to communicate. With her channel being usually for uploading clips from her VR chat streams, she made... Yeah. Anyway. Nego's girlfriend, do I? She, right? Time to mute this again. Damn. What I'm saying is, like, no one's gonna say, yeah, no one's gonna, it's all gonna be she in here. On 26th of November 2017, Zentreya uploaded her oldest known YouTube video titled VR Chat, 4 Lollies, Snoop Dogg, Power Rangers, and Aliens. Sweet. She did not consider, okay. Anyway. Let me do a control F here for male. There's female. Female, I'm male. Okay, I'm Emily. Alright. Man. Commander, human. God damn it. Bruh. Yeah, they don't have anything in here about that. They won't. Of course not. All VTubers are sick. They're sick people. Awful. Except me. I'm the one that's actually not sick, okay? Alright, so let's go here. 2023, she returned from a 19-day break to release her Commander Cat model. Okay. She reached 1 million Twitch followers. She debuted her new model. In VR chat, 3D model. Okay. She held a 24-hour charity stream. All proceeds going to St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. Okay. Wait, unlike her previous attempt at a 24-hour stream several years earlier, she managed to not throw up afterward. Damn, she just like me, for real, for real. No cap. Wiki reading stream. Yo, 6 million, what's up? Did you know that the V Shoujo situation is crazy? I am not a flagget, okay? I do not flag things. That is, you're thinking of Mundane Matt. VTuber slap, let's go. Yeah. No, I know, but what's new for this specific stream? Oh, I see. You did not know that? Yeah, it's crazy. But Iron Mouse. The recent thing is Iron Mouse. This chick.
I basically have
She left V Shoujo, one of the biggest corporations for VTubers, I guess, because they were jipping her out of money. You know, saying jip is kind of just like a slur, but it's like acceptable, right? You can't say that they were jaying her out of money. You can say they were jipping her though. Pride flag it? Nah. Why do y'all start talking like children? I don't know. Fair. You can't say nip. True. True. Neoners would later put out a tweet addressing her departure from V Shoujo. Oh, wait. Leaving the company after not renewing her contract. Okay, so she just didn't renew her contract. Her contract ended. She didn't renew it. But why, though? The thing is also, some of the contracts require you to, like, the character that you're playing is specific to that corporation, and if you leave, they graduate it. If the contract's over, they graduate you. You can't use that character. And that's kind of what happened to Gargura, I believe, is that the Gargura was a corporate VTuber entity that was owned by the corporation, and when she was graduated, or when her contract was up, for whatever reason, she had to make a new avatar. It wasn't her contract being... Well, that's why I said for whatever reason. She had to... If she wanted to keep VTubing, she had to have something that was, like, different enough legally to be, like, distinct from her previous... Like, they own the trademark or whatever to that previous character, essentially. A middle finger to the law, and I'm gripping my balls. I see. Nice, Kenny. Nice. Nice. But anyway. I don't remember the reason she left, but... Become PNG tuber? Why, though? Are you sincerely learning to grip your balls? Or you're sincerely learning to be a PNG tuber? You should. Or just be a face tuber, flesh tuber, whatever they call it. A face flag. What? You're learning from me? Uh-oh. I'm a bad role model. Probably shouldn't learn after me. I heart Jesus. Wait. Neoners was temporarily banned from Twitch due to inappropriate attire of her Dark Messenger model. She was unbanned the following day and returned to streaming the same day by adding a hoodie which read, I heart Jesus. I see. Okay. For a second, I thought they banned her for the I heart Jesus thing. That's not what happened. Anyway, all right. That's that. I think we've got the general idea. V Shoujo has a bunch of nobodies now. Well, okay. Iron Mouse left, so I think really the only one that I even know or care about is Project Melody. All the rest, I have no idea. Anyway. What now? Back to mute? Why, though? Gooner. You're a fleshlighter? Is that the same? I don't know. Fleshlighter. Flesh tuber, PNG tuber, life be easy as fuck. It is certainly easier, but I don't know. I feel like there's something about not being a PNG tuber. It's something else, Neko? What is it? I'm not imitating you. Damn. Fleshlighter, is that the same? Gooner, back to mute. Learning about VTube drama to me is like talking about sports to you guys. True. It's tantalizing yet incomprehensible, I suppose. Nobody cares about Melody's porn, that's it. Or sorry, Neko. I called myself nobody. I read Neko as nobody. Neko cares about Melody's porn, that's it. Nah, not true. Wow, you did. I did. Damn. There's a Freudian slip. Tells you how much I care about me. I'm actually very humble and not self-centered at all. Damn, man, if I wasn't lazy, I'd put out a video that says the Iron Mouse situation is crazy and just cut up what I was saying that whole time into a single video. and get like 100 views. How very Jewish of you, Neko. What did I do? Inferiority complex on roids. You should. I know I should. There's a lot of things I should do, and then I never do them. But I should, yeah. Being not self-centered. Based and Jew-pilled. Yes. I bet you can get AI to do that in like 2 minutes. You think? Show me the AI that can do that. I'm not saying there isn't one, but yo, help me find it. Did they get rid of her because she directed too many donations to the IDF? I made that joke earlier too, but yeah. It's the Immunodeficiency Foundation or whatever, okay? It is not the Israeli Defense Force. Although they have the same acronyms. Aim for the stars, reach for the moon. What's the saying? It's like, aim for the stars, because even if you don't make it, you still got pretty damn far. Something like that, right? Did you know only shooting stars break the mold? Yeah, it's true. Not everything that shimmers is gold. What? I'm just telling you life facts. That was terrible? No, it's good. It's life facts. These are lessons that you have to learn at some point, okay? So we're gonna execute Neko right now. Holy shit, actual subhuman. What do you mean? These are good facts. You gotta learn from them, okay? Guys, if you guys think I should be the next VTard, you gotta speak up. I don't think Tori agrees. What do you say? I wasn't listening. Kenny's the old man here. What do you say? I wasn't listening. What? That's okay. Yeah, exactly. Old man shakes fist at sky, at the clouds. I can't hear you. Yeah. Yeah. Is there anything new and trending? What's new and trending now? How do I get like a cheat code to like know what's the newest trending topic to cover so I can make a YouTube video out of it and basically steal from drama? How do I steal engagement from drama? See, if I was smart, right? If I was smart, I would do what Andy was doing, and I would have put out things like the pirate software situation is crazy. Or like what Tim was doing. I would have like abused that shit like Tim was doing. Great emote. You should go sub and be able to use that emote. True. Tectone said VTubers can DM him to have some reach to collab and shit. But Tectone, you send my name to him. You send my name. Alabastion, you're good at sending my name to people I don't like. Or sorry, that's not entirely accurate. You're good at making me look bad to people I don't know. Say the line, Neko. No joke at all. True. Not him per se, but with others. I mean, I'd do it, sure. I don't know where to send it though. Do I directly DM Tectone and say, hey, I want to collab. Clip that, send it to him. Fine. Ugh. So like these VTubers are in a team called the VTards. That sounds a bit ableist. No. It does it. They're identifying with retards. Isn't that not ableist? I gotta become everything I hate. Succeed. This is what I'm learning. Do you guys agree? All the content I wouldn't watch, I gotta become that to become successful. The fuck is up with that? Ugh, clip that, fine, yes, DM. Neko cheeseburger fries situation is crazy. Yo, cheeseburgers though? Tectone looks like he's an up syndrome girl. Yeah. And we don't fuck with no up syndrome girls, no joke at all. Not collab with Tectone, but with other. What? Who though? Is it just random? Like who? What's the? Do you just have a video of what he's saying about this? His proposition here. Is he like, hey, all you VTubers who want to collaborate, send yourselves to me, and I will mix and match you guys together like a dating service. Is that what it is saying? His reaction to Iron Mouse? Oh, like so, like there you have all these small VTubers who are like, we want to get big, we want to collab, but we don't want to go to corpos. And Tectone over here, engaging in his his Jewish roots, saying, "Hey guys, come to me. I will totally not be like that corpo. You can come to me, and I will help you do what corporations do for 60% of your income." No. I don't know. I don't know. Do you think Ludwig and H3H3 could start a group called the Jew-tards and it'd be okay? I mean, if you have Jewish people in the group, I think it might be okay, yes. But that's the thing. It's for the V-tards. If you have retards in the group, it might be okay, but I think they do. Don't clip that and send it. Don't send that to them. I'm going to get banned again. Building a fan base of people you don't like just isn't good for the long term. Yeah, that's true. It is true. Wise assessment. His reaction to Iron Mouse. What about it? He wants VTubers to stay indie. Oh. He has the opposite of whoever the Godfast guy is. That's really how Neko is? What do you mean with how I am? What would I do? Well, if I suddenly surrounded myself with a fan base of people I don't like, what would I do, Pyro? What are you implying? Neko is your favorite Jew. I see. This is your ticket to the moon. It's true. To the moon. Let's go. I feel like I interact with the audience way more than Zentreya does. How the fuck does Zentreya get popular? Is it because they pretended to be a girl? I only pretend somewhat, not entirely. I'm like, no, I'm a guy. I just use a female avatar. Whereas Zentreya's like, I'm actually a girl, and I won't do my real voice, that kind of thing. Massive tits probably help a lot. Yeah, true. Yeah, true. You assume all VTubers are super liberal? For the most part, yeah. Literally just being softcore porn. I mean, that's the thing. Zentreya, I feel like Zentreya's a guy who started out in VR chat, pretending to be a girl, got a little, a small, niche following, and then got popular, like you're saying, essentially being softcore porn for a bunch of kids. Because they can go on Twitch and then look at this, big booba muscle mommy or whatever the fuck you want to call her. And, I'm just watching an influencer. It's fine, mom. Yo, I like boobs. Yeah, me too. Look, jokes aside, if it's a chance to become bigger, you should at least DM him in your free time. I don't know. Can you point me to the clip where he says this, though? I want to know if I'm missing a detail. Because I don't... Just randomly DMing someone seems weird to me. So... As do you? Yes. Yes. I think, Kenny, that's the point. One of the points that the VTards were trying to make was that the VTubing sphere is so ridiculously skewed towards left-wing stuff. And I guess that's partially why Kirsha is so popular, but the vast majority are so skewed on the left that they're like, hey, we're going to make a group that's specifically dedicated to the right. Yeah. You grab a timestamp? Okay. Haha, oh man. I was at the max range of my Bluetooth headphones and it was cutting in and out, but Neko said that he doesn't like any of the people in his fan base. That's not what I said. Stevie J, how could you? This is not what I'm saying. He sounds like a chonker? Perhaps. Perhaps. Yes. Yes. Indeed, indubitably. Can you... Oh, I just now saw your meme, Stevie J. Full film? How long is this? Shadow Wizard Money Gang, full film, we love casting spells. The fuck? It better not be porn. Oh, it's 16 seconds? It's 16 seconds long? Okay, fine. Fine, we'll look at it. You're mad about all this? Me too. I'm just mad about everything. I'm just a mad cat. Not like the controllers though. I'm not a Mad Cat's controller. Okay. This is the Shadow Wizard Money Gang full film. Parentheses, we love casting spells. Get ready for it.
Shadow Wizard Money Gang, we love casting spells.
Uh-huh.
This song is sponsored by The shadow government. Legalize nuclear bombs.
Okay. What is the point? I don't understand. Shadow Wizard Money Gang. The thing is, it doesn't overstay its welcome, so it's perfect. You're mad about all of this. All of this. None of this matters. Shadow Wizard Money Gang VR chat funny moments. I see. This must have happened afterward. This was 2 years old? Jeez. This could have been made in AI. I thought it was AI at first. Now this could be made in AI with like a couple prompts. This video made thousands of dollars, right? I could be getting thousands of dollars for a 16-second video. What can I do in 16 seconds that would get $1,000? Just cast spells, bro. Totally. Ejaculate. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing porn, okay? As much as you'd like me to. As much as you'd like me to, I'm not doing porn. Kyo koso daya no, ni ikitai hito no something. Okay? Oh yeah, just I want to see... Just what I want to see. Some Zoomer fat Neko girl. Excuse me? Excuse me? The Drifter. Drifter. What's the new... Okay, let me look at new trending games. How do I see the new trending games? New. Who's at the door? This is a new one. Do I have this downloaded? What the fuck? Click. Latina. Is this Tori? This is what... Okay, here's what I'm looking at. I found Tori. This is you.
What happened? No, what happened to my song? It said ad.
You wouldn't be a cat girl? Tori face reveal in game. I'm not saying the in game is you, okay? Why am I hearing knocking? Is that in game? Why the long arms? My, what long arms you have. The better to strangle you with. Your secret persona is discovered. Is that Ricky Berwick? It kind of looks like him, yeah. I could see it. Oh, that YouTube link 805? Alright, I'll take a look. You bet you could charm the VTuber community within moments with your quips. Do you think so?
Right? It's so good.
The game is called Who's at the Door, so I think it's real life, the knocking. True. Facts. Facts. Anyway. This is a new trending game, I think. Who's at the Door. So if I make a video on that, I might get popular, you know? Anyway. This is the video. Okay, stop. So you said what, 8 minutes in? Not cat girl. 805. Okay. Chase the trends and get that bag. That's what I gotta do, I guess. The problem is I'm so lazy. I gotta put my programming expertise, broadly speaking, into play in the sense that I gotta automate putting out videos at a fast pace. I gotta be like fast. When something gets popular, I gotta be fast to get to it. But right now I'm very slow. Right now everything's a very slow process. Yeah, get that bag. Get your money up. Up those numbers. Alright, hold on.
Corporation is shitty as fuck to their VTubers. It's disgusting. And something needs to change.
I'd like to imagine he just went, it's disgusting and something needs to change, and he shows this Iron Mouse picture. It's disgusting and something needs to change. Let's up those numbers. Yeah, those are rookie numbers. Up the numbers. Let's go.
Also, by the way, VTubers, feel free to reach out to me if any of you guys are needing any help, any guidance, any additional income, if you need help with sponsors, if you
income, he can give me money. Hey, I have problems with income. Just give me money. Thank you. I don't want help. I just want money. Thank you. I'm having problems with income. Give me money. Nah. Either you chase trends or you find a niche. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
If you need help figuring out for new managers, I will help you with anything. I will never disclose the content of our DMs. Feel free to reach out to me. I will help any of you guys with what you need. I won't say a fucking word. Feel free to delete the DMs after.
And then you DM him like, hey, Tectone, there's a body in my freezer. Can you help me hide it? Can you help me hide it? You said you wouldn't say a word. You said you would help and you wouldn't say a word.
I know you're talking to the devil. I will help you with anything. Swear on my life, I will not leak shit. Okay? I'll help you guys get taken care of. I know right now it's a very scary time for a lot of people.
I'm scared.
I will stay up for the next. I'll keep my ringer on for the next 48 hours. Any VTubers who need help right now, DM me. I got you.
Oh, it's already passed then. He said right now. This was how old? 5 hours ago. It's too late.
Great. I'll get you connected with the right people. All right, keep going.
I know that this is a lot.
Either yeah. Is he saying Jay's the devil? That's a good question. Are the devil?
Any VTubers who need help right now, I'll keep my ringer on for the next 48 hours.
Where's the
Any
captions?
VTubers who need help right now, DM me. I got you. Okay? I will. Great.
No. Hold on.
To me. I will help any of you guys with what you need. I won't say a fucking word. Feel free to delete the DMs after because I know you're talking to the devil. I will help you with anything.
He's considering himself the devil? Feel free to delete the DMs later because I know you're talking to the devil. Is he referring to himself as the devil? When I try to be serious and help Neko with connections, but he jokes? What do you mean? I joke about everything, okay? What do I say to him? Because it's like he's making a very broad, like, hey, DM me if you're struggling with money, if you need sponsors, if you need collaborations, if you need connect, it's like he's basically saying if you need help with anything. And that's what makes me think it's very unlikely he'll help with anything. Just DM saying you need some collabs and connections. All right, let's do it. We're going to do a DM right now. All right. Hold on. let's do it. All right, Tectone. Tectone. Is that just his name, Tectone? That looks like it. All right. Yep, that's him. Okay, so how do you DM? Do I gotta be friends first? How do you DM someone? I don't know how to DM. He's not liked by a majority of popular people. I mean, yeah, I have a negative connotation of him as well, but hey, if he's gonna help. That's kind of a a Faustian bargain, yes? So, like, you gotta be careful. Essentially a deal with the devil, as he put it. Alabashan casts connection. Neko casts deflect. I see. He wants to start a company? Possibly. It sounds like it. Yeah. He wants to start his own business. POV, you are networking. Yeah, and just like in those TikToks, the POV makes no sense because you are not POVing right now. Do not POV. Don't POV. Neko's an IT wizard? I wish. Neko is more in line with your beliefs. Is he though? What does he think of Israel? He is. I don't know. The other day I thought Nachisu was close, and guess what happened to her? She caved. No, I don't know. Andy was saying some stuff. Neko has ignored my previous messages. It is a sad day. Which ones? Wait, what? Hold on. Let me find them so I can ignore them again. I'm kidding. If I had a VTuber model, it'd be a devil woman, not a cat girl. Okay, that makes sense. Would never be a cat girl. Okay. Then do a devil woman. Do it. That'd be cool. I'd watch. Tori, make a... You want me to help you? I'll help you. DM me and I'll help you your connections. I'll help you set up your avatar and stuff. We'll make you a devil lady and then you can stream with TTS. You don't want to go in my DMs? Fuck. Alright, fine. Fine, I see how it is. Literally just say, hey, could you help me make some connections and maybe put together some collabs? True. I'm gonna put that word for word. Thanks for writing my message for me. No. Neko, there are no friends in business when you are a business shark.
but I'm a cat. Do I gotta become a shark girl? Is that how this works out? It's a scary place indeed. And if Tori needs emotes, I could draw them, or you can pay Fro, an actual artist, to make them. Damn, you pay Fro. DM him this. I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to devour some terrified seals and sea lions. Why would I say that though? I don't think he'd. Would he appreciate that? I don't know. All right, hold on. Tectone, I'm scared. I know you're the devil, but I need help. Hold on. How do I whisper? Whisper, right? All right. Is that what he means? Does he mean just do a whisper? Just like whisper him like this? On Twitter? Jesus, I don't know how this works, okay? I don't know, hey. It works, look. I thought it was gonna say that he has DMs blocked or something. Neko might have brain damage? No. No fucking thoughts in Neko's brain, I swear. Nah, it's fine. He's gonna tell me to delete my stuff. Just sensei. Yeah, that's how you do it. Alright, I'm gonna say, alright, here's what I got. Alright. I was watching your stream and heard what you said about helping out small indie VTubers. I was wondering if maybe I'd be so lucky as to I don't know, have some of that help to benefit from that help. From said help. Right? Pro stuff. Sharpest spoon in the drawer? Excuse me? What is that supposed to mean? Too obsequious? I don't even know that word. Stevie J, that's too complicated. You're being too obsequious. Of all places, he uses Twitch whispers. Well, he didn't specify. He just said, DM me. This is Twitch DMs. He was on Twitch. It makes sense, no? Lowly Neko. I am a lowly little small indie VTuber, okay? Literally anywhere else. Oh, Twitter, fucking Twitter, it's too late now. He already did it. He already sent one message. He has to continue. I could send it. I could say, hey, I also messaged you on Twitch. I'm not sure where's the better place to send it. I'll send it here. And then I'll also be like, you know, hey, I sent it on Twitch, but maybe that's not the best place. You know? You know? But yeah, all right, we'll send it on the other thing, right? I'm gonna shout slur. Do not shout slurs. Neko, you're giving me the same experience like I'm playing a League game. Isn't that good? Don't you like League? You didn't message on Twitch? I just did. What do you mean? That was Twitch a second ago. I'm gonna strangle you, I swear. Alright, I'm gonna go to Twitter and do it now. Hold on. I'm not gonna show this, though. I'm not gonna show the stuff from Twitter, though. Alright, hold on. I don't want my Twitter DMs leaking, okay? It's the last thing I need. Even though I don't actually use it that much. You DL'd League the other day after many years and won ARAM. Nice. Nice. This is like a Pixar movie with the motions, the emotions. Do I have emotions? Nice. You've never DM'd, huh?
With Neko, we can get 4 people. Let's go. 4 people of what? ARAM? All right. What's Tectone's Twitter account though? Hold on. I don't actually know. Maybe I should just message Kirsha. She's cool, right? I'd be like, yo, Kirsha, you're bros with, harmful opinions, right? I'm like very slightly, kind of vaguely, not really associated, but kind of, I'm in a stream sometimes. Could you collab with me? I'm not playing ARAM. That mode is so shit. Lamau, I see. We could if Neko downloaded. I was about to download it. Look, I was gonna download it the other day. I clicked the button. I was gonna download it. But then it was like, hey, you want to download Riot Vanguard? The kernel level anti-cheat? I'm like, oh, no, I don't actually. I'm one of Tim's simps. Yeah, basically. You have to, yeah, but I don't wanna. It's gonna hack me. It's scary. King of ARAM, nice. Yeah, it's the same as Blizzards, but I don't have Blizzards either. Oh, there's an ad happening right now also. Watch out for the ad. Kiwi. Okay. Tectonics. The tech of tones. Okay. Let's send a DM. Hey, bro. What is up? By the way, I am not a girl. Do I gotta say that? Do I gotta put that at the start? By the way, BT dubs, I'm not a girl. Yo, Kirsha, collab me. Collab is yes. Collab now. I'm gonna send that exact message to Kirsha. Yeah? I'm a male VTuber, I'm not a girl. Yeah, but the thing is though, I'm not gonna tell him that either, okay? No. All that bad. Oh wait, there's an ad. Sorry, there's an ad happening right now. Hold on, let's wait for the ad to be over. Neko. Nekissimo. As your manager. Wait, I have a manager? Oh my gosh. Let's see. As your manager. Yes. What are you saying? Yay, networking. Here's another thing. Hey, manager. Hey, manager, can you tell me this? I got a question. Is networking live on stream a smart idea? When is this ad coming? I haven't gotten it yet. Oh. It already happened, though. That's weird. It shows your Prime Gaming icon. Maybe you just don't get ads. I don't know. It's not a bad idea, but not the best. I see. 2 hours of no game. True. Say you're friends with Nick the Knife. Will that work? I don't think it will. Is Kirsha? No. Actually, I know for a fact Kirsha hates the Groypers. 100%. I mean, this one, I'm talking about like back when she had that fiasco where she was like lusting after BBC and she was getting called out for it. She got really mad at the Groypers. So I feel like that would not be a good idea. It was for the Fantastic Four movie? The new one? How was it? Was it a bad ad or a good ad? Have you used EAC? I don't know what an EAC is. BBW loves BBC. I'm shocked. Shocked, that tells you. All right, hold on. I'm gonna send a message. Hey. Hey, sorry to bother you. I sent a message on Twitch. Not sure where is the best place to DM you. I saw on your stream that you said, or I saw on your stream that you offered helping out small indie VTubers and was wondering And I can't type. And was wondering if maybe I'd be so lucky as to benefit from said help. Rando boy, what's up? Easy anti-cheat. I have no idea if I have that installed, but maybe. I don't have a lot of online competitive games, that's the thing. Neko, you the type of dude that gets pegged and like it. Not true. My grandpa told me to only date girls that are very racist. That's smart advice, I'd say. For real. Show your Twitter. I won't. Then everyone will see my ERPing with you. We don't want that, right? All right, I sent him a DM. Wait, so Tectone is followed by... Okay, hold on. Kirsha follows Tectone. Akemi and Nachisumiku all follow Tectone. Type of dude to moan like a girl. I think, Rando, are you projecting? Are you okay? A, don't use Twitter. B, we're like 3 hours away from each. I could literally drive to you if I wanted to fuck. Oh my god, is this a preposition? Oh my god, damn. Didn't Tectone go on an unsub podcast recently? What's an unsub podcast? I don't know what that means. Where everyone unsubs from the people they're watching? Hey babe, Kirsha, want to collab? Do I just say that? Is that how you approach a girl? Tori, help me. It's not a preposition, it's a promise. Not a threat, it's a promise. Pippa, hey Pippa. You want collab? You want some collab? Pippa's bigger than Kirsha, apparently. Oh, but Pippa's part of FaZe Connect. I don't know if she can do that. Compliment her physical appearance. I like the rotundness of your bosom. Is that poetic? Unsub podcast with Brandon, Herrera, Donut Operator, Eli, Double Tap, and Fat Electrician. I see. Was it good? I don't know if he went on there recently or not. Don't be desperate for Neko dick. That's good advice. Just say woman, me, you, make content. Alright, I'm gonna send that. I'm gonna send that to both Kirsha and Pippa. That's all it's gonna be. I'm doing it. Alright, hold on. They're gonna block me though. Woman, me, you, make content. There, I sent it. Alright, sent it to Kirsha. Now I'm gonna send it to Pippa. Pippa Pig. Where's Pippa? Hold on. Where the fuck's Pippa? I just saw it too. Oh. No, I can't do it. I can't send it to Pippa. Her DMs are closed. Fuck. Alright, can't do it. I can't send it to Pippa. Shame. Those are gun tubers, I see. You love gun tubers? I wouldn't be surprised if he actually did. Did what? Went on the podcast? Yeah, he was on sub. Ask Cancerman Jim for help. But yeah, I don't think Jim likes me either. I did send... Well, I sent that to... 100% I sent that to Kirsha. But that was the only... I sent also the messages I was describing about sending to... Basically, yes. I can't show proof. Otherwise, you'll see all my pornography. Wait, okay. How do I hide everything? Show only the screenshot? Okay. Alright, hold on. Wait. I'm gonna crop it. All right, hold on. Crop that shit, bro. Crop that shit. Crop that shit. Crop that shit. Yo, if I had, good audience members, you guys would make a remix out of the things I say. I know Micro made one. Thank you for the helmet, Random Boy. Thank you for the jail. Thank you. What part? What? Why are you sad? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm making jokes. Nuremberg. Yes, I've been Nuremberged. Neko, did you see when Kentucky Ballistics had to put a thumb in his neck to save his life? I did not see that. Hey, why are you waterboarding me? Bruh. Was this recent? Tech Tone DM. Tweet, Twitter, Tech Tone DM. Okay. Save. Alright, let me get the Kirsha one now. Oh wait, what? Why is Kirsha so small? It sounds funny the way that's phrased, but huh. You saw that? Wasn't that his dad though? His dad drove him to the hospital while he had his thumb in his fucking blood pipe. His blood pipe? Is that what you call like your neck? It's my blood pipe. All right, the Kirsha one's a bad screenshot because it's like it's not showing the profile or anything, but it's real though. Okay, hold on. Twitter Kirsha DM. All right. So let's close out of that. All right, I'll show you what I got here. Show your moves. All right. How do? All right, so this is what I just. All right, here I'll show you what I'm looking at. You love vintage warfare? Kentucky's dad is in his camera? What? What? Here's the DMs. Look, see? This is me sending it to Tectone. Hey, sorry to bother you. I sent a message on Twitch. Not sure where is the best place to DM you. I saw on Twitch, or sorry, I saw on your stream that you offered helping out small indie VTubers, and was wondering if maybe I'd be so lucky as to benefit from said help. That's what I sent to Tectone. And then Kirsha's is just good message, yeah. The duality of man. You have this, you have this. Woman, me, you make content. But yeah. So anyway, Suckle is nuts. Excuse me. Excuse me. Afraid to talk to a woman? No, I'm being direct. See, that's very direct. It's, hey, you, me, make time. It sounds almost like a request to make. It sounds like a request. Hey, let's make porn content together. Woman, me, you make content. That's kind of what it sounds like. But yeah. Is she disabled? Someone says bottom line is they took advantage of a disabled girl and stole the money from charity. Is she considered disabled? Iron Mouse? Kirsha ain't gonna let you hit, little bro, but what if she does though? Quality content, yeah. Iron Mouse is disabled. In what way though? Do you just mean she can't leave her room? She has super AIDS? Uh-oh. Damn. Damn. Somewhere in the distance you can hear it? Excuse me? Wait, what? What? Okay, so this comment says, this timestamp is the reason I like Tectone. Hold on, I'll just show what I'm looking at. Why not? So like this timestamp says, oh, it's cutting off. It's fucking cut off. God damn it. Hold on. That's a little bit small, but maybe better. I don't know. Anyway. Thank you for the jail. Thank you for the military hat again. Another ad? Damn. Damn. Well, stop leaving the stream. Stop leaving and coming back. If you just stay, you'd watch less ads if you just stayed. She has a disease. I don't know which one. Well, she said it was like IVD or something right there. Right? No, IFD or something CID. I don't remember. I know that Connor talked about it. I see. It's established she has UP syndrome. I think she does have UP syndrome. Oh no, is the disease fibromyalgia? No, I think it's no, it's one of those autoimmune diseases. As far as I know. That way it's fun. What? Pyropookie. Hello. But either way, it says the reason I like Tectone, you have to be both a genuine and honest enough. Genuine person and honest enough to admit that. Not many people would say, don't invite me because it would introduce unwanted stress in their lives. Hats off, man. What?
By the way, do me a favor. Do not ask Iron Mouse to invite me to that. I am far too controversial to do content with VTubers. People would freak the fuck out and cause them a lot of stress. Please do not inconvenience any of these people.
Okay. How is he controversial? I guess I don't know much about him. How is he controversial? The only thing I knew about him was his little spat with Hassan. That's all I know. I was talking to my GF and she looked at me with disappointment when she saw you. She said, "Oh, it's the Nazi retard." What the hell are you talking about? Andy, what are you telling her about myself? What are you telling her? Are you grooming her to hate me? How dare you? If you don't watch his shit, then you wouldn't know. I don't watch his shit. Yeah, I don't know. Is it because he is a Hmong? Maybe, I don't know. He's controversial because he can't afford an entire shirt. Possibly. He's an open Republican, which is controversial. That's so basic, bitch, though. You wouldn't, guys, you wouldn't get me. Guys, I'm the devil. Guys, don't introduce me to your parents. Don't introduce me to your girlfriends. Close the doors. Hide your kids. Hide your wife. Hide everyone. You wouldn't get it. I'm a basic Republican. You've never seen anyone like me. You've never seen anyone like me. I like the neocons. What? She's on Tim Neko. She knows what you are. Who is she? Okay. Dox her right now. Dox her girlfriend. By which I mean, what's her username? Hide your wife. Hide your boyfriend. Neko is raping everyone. Damn. Damn, that's an ancient ass meme I just referenced. What the fuck? What year was that? 2012? Is that fucking like more than a 10-year-old meme? Jesus. Is it Nerio? Really? Tell me about it, Neko. I've been a Republican for years and lost friends due to my political beliefs. It's actually retarded. Yeah, it is retarded. Thank you for the hot dog hat, Taint Possible. Just noticed. I'm not doing that, you dimwit. Also, you already beefed with her at least twice. Real? I beefed with her. Twice. Was it because she's a girl? Oh no, it was because she claimed to be a girl, right? So she hates me? Is that what you're saying? Damn. Make her become Neko viewer. Make her come here to make fun of me. His takes are actually normal human takes, and left-leaning content creators who are way bigger and more popular and prolific on the internet have issues with Tectone. Well, I have issues with Tectone for different reasons, but can you explain the beef, please? Yeah, explain the beef. Where's the beef? She thinks you're a little bitch, and where's she at, huh? Where's she at? Square up. Square up. Let's go. Oh yeah, you gonna call me a little bitch? Where you at? Where you at? I'm calling you out. Why do you not like Tectone? Because of his spat with I was watching Harmful Opinions, and Harmful Opinions was showing the beef between like when Hassan and Tectone were going at it, and it's like, you know, I don't really like Hassan, but this guy kind of made a fool of himself to some degree. Was the beef halal? That's a good question. When he was talking about his dad, his veteran dad, and then his veteran dad turned out to have like some sort of like sex crime case against him for his military service. Neko prefers communists? No. Not true. Anyone can have a shit take. Yeah, true. I'm not saying, I mean, obviously I don't watch his stuff. I can't judge him based on like, maybe it's not fair. I would 100% say it's probably not fair for me to judge him entirely on one thing. I'm just saying I got a bad first impression based on watching his back and forth between him and Hassan. That made me, like, seeing that made me think this guy is awful. But that's all I've seen of him. Anyone can have a shit take, yes. That doesn't take away from the whole quality as a person, I suppose. Neko, you can always side with Arabs and commies. Why do you love grooming gangs so much? What the fuck are you talking about, Andy? You just gave your girlfriend the keyboard. I know it. Sex, crime, military dad versus an actual pro-Middle Eastern Habibi terrorist? What? Rando boy, what are you talking about? Habibi, do you know what Habibi means? It's weird to me that people are surprised when Middle Eastern people favor the Middle East. Like when you have some, I'm not saying like, hey, that we need more of them here, but I'm just like, people are shocked when there's someone who's Muslim who likes Muslims. I'm like, why is that shocking? Why are you surprised? Why are you like, oh my god, this is awful, this is despicable? It's like, yeah, no shit. What did you think was gonna happen? You just throw Habibi in there? Okay, gotcha. As far as I know, Habibi just means, yeah, like love, buddy, friend. Well, I've seen it a lot in like love songs and like Arabic love songs. They'll say Habibi, you my Habibi. But I don't speak Arabic, so I have no fucking clue. Neko, would you date Tori if you could go on fun dates at least 1.5 hours center point, then go home without making physical contact? How would that... What? How would that work? What do you mean without making physical contact? Read the Mars trilogy. Red Mars, Green Mars, Blue Mars. It has a lot of cool stuff about Arab culture. I mean, I don't read a lot of books, but I mean, if I did, maybe. But I'm not super interested in Arab culture, though. He lives in America, talks down America, and has friends who hates the U.S. military. Yeah, so do a lot of leftists. Which I guess Hassan's obviously a leftist, but so do a lot of Americans. No touching. You're not allowed to touch. Only have fun on fun dates. Hey, Tor, you want to have a fun on fun date? Neko can't read? What did I miss? What did I misread? I'm reading so hard. What do you mean? You know, shit, if it knew how to read, you wouldn't be a bitch. Maybe if you learn how to spell, oh, minor grammar mistake, you got owned. Get owned, bitch. Thank you for that. The helmet. Neko, it's a hypothetical. Sure, why not? Yes. Hypothetically, yes. Thank you for the jail. I sure did. And by an incel. Damn, right? Awful. Thank you for the hot dog hat. Yas, queen. Anyone got... Okay, guys, hey, you got any cool videos you want me to watch? Unfortunately, I guess this is not going to be a game stream. I've pushed it too late, so we just gotta... Let's just do videos today, because I've already fucked up this stream, right? You have a vid? Send it over. It better be a good vid, though. Or else. Or else. Doodaloo, doodaloo, doo, doo. Neural vid is cool? What's neural? Neural vid. Oh, Tori on the Discord says, my internet went out just as you were ready to show the images, Lamau. Damn, I'll clip. Guess I'll go watch on YouTube now. Oh. Make sure he knows that the feds are watching his stream. The fuck? Is Tori a fed? Neko, you got an iPhone? Stream yourself flirting with Grok Thought. Is Grok Thought on iPhone? I do not have an iPhone. You DM'd her the clip? Good. Tiggy Skibbles. Oh, Tiggy Skibbles. Those are good, but I feel like they go on too long. They're funny and they're good and it's like great content, but to me, the joke goes on too long. Maybe obviously you're gonna say short attention span, but I'm just like I feel like it establishes its joke, makes it humorous, and then just overstays its welcome. Did you know that Grok stands for girl cock? I didn't know this. Is this real? Grok, is this real? Level 1 Neko stands for BBC Lover. False. Not true. Not true. Guys, why is not Chisumiku not allowing me into the Discord? I'm trustable, right? The fuck, it thinks it's a URL? What does? Is real indeed. I mostly dome with the first season of that show already. Nice. Blocked. Get blocked. I am not shitting either. Good, don't shit. Never shit. Don't shit, never shit. Tokyo, those trains jingle all the way. Is this Christmas trains? Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride on a one-horse open sleigh. Hey. Neko, I send the link in Discord? Okay. Got it. Okay. Alright. Music stop. This Iron Mouse situation is crazy. Alright. Boop. Blocked or black? This is Neko stream after all? Wow. Hawks. It's a Hawks shirt, hat, I guess. Hawks. Bulked. Get bulked. Alright. What? Were they asked to like try and recreate the sound? The sound? The sang? What the fuck? WTF?
In train and subway stations all over Japan, you're likely to hear a fully composed 7-second jingle that is uniquely written for that station. And
Bro. Yo, thank you for the follow, Outlaw Joe. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. Welcome to the, I don't know what we call ourselves. The Neko crew? The Nekoids? I don't know. Welcome. Thank you for the follow.
If you're one of the millions of Tokyo Metro riders, you've probably heard one of these jingles composed by Minoru Mukaiya.
He's the one who composes them? Minoru Mukaiya. Minoru Mukaiya. I see. Damn. You've arrived at Bing Bong Station. They're all Bing Bong Station. How do you tell the difference? Are you telling me all Asian train stops sound the same? Racist. He's the guy. It's the guy. Look at him go. Wait, what the fuck? Wait, he was in the band Cassiopeia? What the fuck? I know that band. I didn't know that. All right. This is gonna be interesting to see if if parts of the stream gets muted for audio here. Because I'm always wondering, like, is the Japan songs... I know a lot of Japanese songs are copyrighted, but, like, I feel like some might slip through the cracks. Yeah, he's the guy. He's the guy.
でキーボードプレイヤーとして演奏してました。
キーボードプレイヤー。
キーボードでもシンセサイザーなので、こういう風に何台もこんななって弾くと。
Yeah.
とても大変な演奏でした。
You know about cracks and slipping? Excuse me? What are you implying?
Over time, Mr. Mukaiya shifted his focus to his other passion, trains.
His other
Formed a
passion,
company
VTubers.
that builds simulators. In this world of trains,
Simulator.
he found a new outlet for his music and got to work composing train melodies, like this one.
That reminds me of fucking like Wii Bowling or Wii Tennis. You know, Wii Sports. Also, this reminds me of Animal Crossing with the you know, you can make this in Animal Crossing probably. Choo choo. Yeah. What was I gonna say? Fuck, I lost my point. Oh, I was in Japan and I don't remember any specific like special stop sounds. I was in Tokyo. I was in like dead center Tokyo and I was like going on the train station. I don't remember specific jingles. Was I just not listening? Do you think I was just like not being observant? That's possible.
聞きやすい音がもちろん大事ですね。
Give me a TV show or movie? What? Neko didn't pay attention in Japan. Sad, right?
メロディーでなんか気持ち悪いってなったら元も子もないので、あまりキンキンすると今度耳がガンガンになっちゃうので。
Yeah.
柔らかくキーンと聞こえる音。
Mellower sounds.
私の場合はベル系の音。
ベル系。
ほとんど大体乗ったと思います。
Neko, I said, give me a show or movie. What do you mean? Okay. A show or a movie? Fuck. A show. The Sopranos. There you go. They announced the stop by name. Yeah, I know. Well, I've listened for the stops by name. I haven't listened to them.
ここの駅だったら例えばこういう風に
like for a jingle
電車が入ってくるなとか、そのカーブとかも大体覚えてるんで、こう入ってくる電車にはこういう音楽だろうみたいな感じで作ってますね。
落合。
東西線、東京メトロさんの地下鉄では東西線の始発と
高田の馬場
の間をずっと
高田の馬場
聞いていくと一曲になるようになってるんですね。
門前仲町。
昔の東京のエリアもあるんですね。下町と呼ばれるところ、そこは下町っぽく少しこの和楽器を入れていって、
早稲田
で次今度学生街みたいなとこ行ったとこはそのヤングジェネレーションの方にちょっと音楽的な思考を向けてと。
That's cool though.
これはベリーシークレット。
If I knew this, I would have listened for it.
Having found a marriage of his two passions, today Mr. Mukaiya considers himself.
Check Discord after vid. Okay.
正直なことで言いますと、鉄道ファンである私が発車メロディーが作れたっていうのはこれほどの光栄はないです。大好きな鉄道の中で自分の音楽がかかってるっていうのは本当にこんな幸せなことはない。
See, the human condition. That is not a human drawing, by the way. That drawing does not look human. What the fuck? This is what here's what people actually want to see. You see this? Girls wrestling. That's actually what you guys want to see. But alas, I don't think I can show that. I don't believe I can show that. Let's see. Let us see what is in the Discord now. Lasagna. It is Lasagna Day, right? Binging with Babish? Binging with Babish? What is that? ZT and Lasagna from The Sopranos. Okay. Cooking channel? cooks food from like TV and anime and shit. Gotcha. Okay. He's a famous food tuber. Ah, I never knew. All right, let's see what he's got. Let's check it out.
Is that sausage? My mom made it with hamburger.
Does he make the gabagool?
She made lasagna the other night. Delicious. With sweet sausage along with the beef. I thought Karen's was good, but...
Sweet sausage? In little pieces? And a layer of basil leaves right underneath the cheese?
That's right.
That's Carmela's lasagna.
You're talking about...
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome
Fuck
back
you
to
talking about.
Babish, where this week we're finally
Babish.
taking a look at some of Carm's specialties from
Basil's so
Sopranos,
good, is
the
it?
secret ingredient of which seems to be a layer of basil underneath the cheese.
Ah.
Curious to see how that works out. Today we're making both ziti and lasagna, so we need to make a lot of sauce. I got this recipe directly from the Entertaining with the Sopranos cookbook, so it's pretty standard stuff. We need 1 large chopped onion, 6 cloves of crushed garlic, and a pound each ground beef and sweet Italian sausage casings removed. And of course, a bunch of tomatoes. And since I need a lot of sauce, I'm quadrupling all this stuff. Gonna have to lose the
quadrupling all of it, Jesus.
Time to break out the big boy. Into which we are going to deposit a few healthy glugs of extra virgin olive oil. Bring that to a shimmer over medium heat. Add our onion.
Nah, we gotta do
sweat
something
that guy
else.
out till he's
What are the
soft,
arms? Yeah.
translucent, and then add our
He's
crushed
Popeye.
garlic. Sauteing for an additional minute until fragrant. The recipe specifies adding the sausage and beef at this
He's using a
point
lot of Italian
with
food and
the
Thai
onions,
food, I
but that
see.
just doesn't make any sense to me, so I'm setting the onions and garlic aside and browning up our sausage and beef in batches until it's nice and crumbly and brown. Then I'm going to drain off most of the fat, add the onions and garlic back to the pot, and add our tomatoes. For 28
It's splashing
ounces
Do you
of
see that shit?
San
That's
Marzano
splashing
tomatoes,
everywhere.
crushed
Holy
cans
shit.
of tomato and
You can see the fucking chunks of tomato coming out. Hold on. Look at that. Speck. It's splashing everywhere.
most of the fat, add the onions and garlic back to the pot, and add
Bro.
our tomatoes. 4 28-ounce cans of San
Bro.
Marzano tomatoes, lightly crushed.
You have gun videos you can watch too, I suppose. YouTubers love using the word glug. Did he say glug? I missed it.
Add our ground beef and sausage back to the party, stir to combine, and then we're also going to fill one of our tomato cans with water and dump it into the sauce. This sauce stands to lose a lot of moisture during the 1.5
Give me a
hours
gun
it's about
then.
to spend
Excuse
on the
me?
stovetop. We're going to cover this guy up and bring him to a rolling... Oh boy, that's too much of a simmer. Easy.
Yeah.
Shh, 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 shh. Once your sauce is a little bit more calmed down, we're going to partially cover, reduce the heat way down low, about as low as your stove will go, and keep this just barely bubbling, stirring occasionally to make sure that nobody's scorching on the bottom of the pot for 1.5 hours, until the flavors
1.5
are
hours.
deep and sweet and melded and complex. Make sure you scrape down all this good stuff off the side of the pot too. It's essentially tomato paste, and it's going to help amp up the flavor of the sauce a little bit. Then, during the last 5 minutes of cooking, we are adding a bunch of chopped basil, as well as seasoning to taste with kosher salt and freshly ground black pepper. All in all, this is a totally serviceable Italian meat sauce. I can only think of a couple things that I would do differently. Those are adding a few tablespoons of tomato paste.
Name of a gun? What's your favorite gun? I have no idea.
Tomatoes and letting the sauce.
Why are you watching Jewish YouTubers? Is he Bobbish? I guess that sounds very Jewish. He did look Jewish too. Bro, what the fuck are you doing?
Because this pot is perfect for boiling pasta.
Why is he
Lasagna
pour
noodles in
things like
particular
shit?
Because they can be a bit finicky to cook. One of the central tenets of lasagna making
Thai
is
food
to
is
make sure that you
supposed to
wow
use
the
different
vendor
species of
with your
basil
pasta
from
to
Italian
be
food, but in America they
almost
substitute
crunchy.
what is
Leaves
available.
no more
Gotcha.
than 4 minutes
Thought
in
you was
boiling
based.
water
No, you
and then
didn't.
Immediately removing into
No,
a
you
pot
didn't.
or bowl of nice cool water to halt the cooking. Then, just like my mama used to do, we're laying these out onto a lint-free kitchen towel and setting those aside so as that we can begin assembly. Let's get our nice warm sauce off the stovetop, and then I'm going to use an aluminum
He's
foil
retarded.
lasagna
Who, me?
pan so Janice can
Or
seal
this?
it
You
and
mean this
pass it
guy?
off
This
to
guy
her.
is retarded.
First, we're
True.
gonna start with a healthy layer
The way
of
he's
sauce
pouring
with
shit out of a
any
pot,
noodles sticking to the bottom
pretty
of the pan.
retarded.
And then it's time to start shingling in our pasta. Depending on the size of your pasta and the size of your pan, some surgery may be required to fill in all the gaps, but no matter, just try to flip the pattern every layer to maintain the lasagna's structural integrity. Next up, the recipe calls for a generous spread of ricotta, a lasagna ingredient to which I am personally opposed, but who am I to eschew tradition, followed by a healthy grating, maybe half an ounce of Parmesan cheese, and then here we go with the layer of basil leaves. I'm very curious to see how this is going to work out because not only does it seem like a lot of basil, I also see it causing cutting issues down the line. Carm then tops this up with a layer of thinly sliced
Yeah, I don't like the
fresh
idea of
mozzarella
leaves. I was gonna say, I don't like the idea of full leaves because yeah, if you're trying to cut into it, you're gonna get a whole like a whole leaf's going to come out. It's very unlikely the leaf is going to cut itself. You know? It's like when you're eating like a burger and like the whole tomato comes out or the whole onion comes out. Like it doesn't like you don't bite the onion and have it break. The whole thing comes out. Yo, check DMs for something. Please show on stream. Maybe the leaf will break down. That hopefully. Also posted another video on Discord or whatever Andy sent. Okay, it should be shredded basil. I think shredded would be better. Yeah, a layer of shredded basil I think would be better.
Again, something I can't totally recommend because there's a lot of moisture in this and it might give us a soupy lasagna.
This is not looking good here. There's too much middle layer there.
Rinse and repeat until we can't rinse and repeat
I don't know.
More. All told, I got 3 full layers, which seems respectable. And then on the final layer, we're just gonna
wait all those layers of leaves. That's bad. No, he's fucking up.
Parmesan cheese. This is something I never really understood about old school lasagna recipes, which never seem to include mozzarella on top, which I think makes the lasagna easier to cut down the line. I'm also just gonna hit this with a little bit of salt and freshly ground pepper. I don't think this is totally necessary, but I'm gonna go ahead and
Subhuman cat? What do you mean?
We're gonna cover this guy tightly with aluminum foil.
Show the thing I sent. I will. I think it would be good after he bakes it. We'll see. Yeah, probably. Trust the plan. All right, I'll trust. It hasn't gone well for me in the past, but I'll trust now. Layers look too thick and the pasta's too soggy. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about.
And placed in a 350-degree Fahrenheit.
The cheese, I don't know if it's a good choice either. The ricotta? Is that what he said?
Finish cooking and get everybody melty and happy. Then we're going to uncover and place back in the oven for 15 to 30 minutes until
uncovered, okay.
Bubbly on top. And I gotta say, this looks exactly like how I always imagined Garfield's lasagna looked. So, whoops, wrong episode. Either way, we're letting this sit for at least 15 minutes.
He's gonna say it's good no matter what. True.
And
yeah.
As predicted, we've got some basil.
Nah, the leaf's already trying to escape.
Interference here.
And the structure is not holding together whatsoever. He said he didn't like things he has made before. I see.
No matter, because this is a pretty solidly stacked lasagna.
Not really. No, I don't really eat that many greens.
No such thing as too much basil. I just kind of wish it was chopped up and mixed up with the ricotta or something, so it's a little bit more evenly dispersed and less intrusive in my lasagna consumption.
Then fucking chop it up, you moron. I just wish it was this thing I could have done but didn't do. Yeah, chop it then. He's saying he wishes it was chopped up. Then chop it. No one stopped you from doing that. What do you mean? This was your video. Do you like pesto? It's the green sauce, has lots of basil. I haven't had pesto in a really long time, but probably I'd imagine it's okay. The put the stick in his own bike wheel. Yeah, exactly that meme. Yeah. He's recreating a recipe. Well, he said he's recreating a recipe from the show, but he's using there's an official book. There's like an official Sopranos cookbook or some shit, I think. Like there's an official recipe provided somewhere. But I'm like, you do realize you can still adjust from there. Like because sometimes the official recipes they give aren't actually that fucking what's the word? Like they don't actually mimic what's in the show that well sometimes. Sometimes it's just whatever the people wanted to put in there. He didn't have to follow the recipe that close is what I'm saying. If he was like, all right, I can already tell based on my experience that these leaves are going to be a problem, or this cheese is going to be a problem, I'm going to chop it up now. I'm going to chop and mix it up now. Put it in. It's still the same ingredients. It's just provided in a different way. They didn't say chopped. Yeah. I know. That's what I'm saying.
From scratch,
he could have changed it. That's my point. You don't have to strictly follow the recipe exactly.
And Babish style lasagna. Go check out my
retard cat is how this shit ass show goes. I don't know.
Now, because otherwise we're on to.
I don't watch the show that often, okay? Or ever.
But rarely seen Carmela's specialty. First up, we're cooking a pound of ziti to very al dente, about 5 minutes tops, extracting into a large bowl and tossing with a cup or two of gravy. Give that a nice mixeroo, and then it's time to negotiate our cheese. Everybody who's anybody loves little chunks of mozzarella in their baked ziti, so that's what we're gonna do.
What the fuck is ziti?
Casserole, because all this stuff is going to neighbors and friends so I don't die. Spread half of the sauce ziti over the bottom of the casserole, and then we're going to top that up with some gobs of ricotta. Again, I must object, but we are going for accuracy here. Spread that as evenly.
Show me in the show where they said ricotta.
Chunks of fresh mozzarella.
He's going like, he's saying official book. That's the accuracy. Show me in the show where they said that. Or did the book just kind of make that up? Show me in the show where they said you got to use ziti and ricotta and all this. Nah, that's not required. I've had so many pasta dishes and I don't think I've even had ricotta in my life. It is not required.
We are then going to top that up with
I've had lasagna. I've had spaghetti. I've had ravioli and others.
Spread out nice and even. Make sure that none of that.
And I go talking like an expert, even though he's just a fucking VTuber. Well, I'm talking like someone who likes food. Okay, it's about food. For kitchen workflow, it makes sense to do both of the baked dishes at once if your oven can fit both or fit them. Yeah, true.
That cheese
I have. When have I had ricotta? You don't know me. You don't know me.
Cup or two of gravy. Nothing is sadder in this world than under-sauced baked ziti. And lastly, another ounce or so of grated Parmesan until it looks like a nice light snowfall. And then it's the exact same process as before. We're covering tightly with aluminum foil and placing in a 350-degree Fahrenheit oven.
This is making me hungry though.
Removing and unwrapping so we can expose all that cheese and pasta to the loving.
Ricotta is in ravioli, ziti, lasagna. Nah. Fake.
And bubbly and crispy and
not in any I've had.
Now again, this recipe makes a perfectly serviceable baked ziti. I'm almost less opposed to the Parmesan only topping because we're scooping instead of slicing.
Neko, I swear to God, if you do this to the gun video I sent, I'm actually gonna leave. I'm gonna make it even worse. Okay. It's finally back. Yo, welcome back, Tori. We're watching random vids. We watched a video about Japan and how like each train station has a different tune melody that's created by the guy from Cassiopeia, and now we're watching them trying to recreate a lasagna and a ziti from the show Sopranos. And I'm being a food critic, deservingly so. Neko eats boxed mac and cheese and calls it pasta. How did you know? Neko thinking he knows food. Fake. I worked in an Italian restaurant. Are you Italian though? That's why you'll forever be incel. Because I eat boxed macaroni and cheese? Damn. Well, you didn't have to tell it like it is. Tori, we watched a video about Tokyo subway and now it's foodie content. Yeah.
The answer is yes. By
Tori, if you have... I was about to call you Toki, because I was like, Tokyo. Toki, if you have... No. Tori, if you have any videos you'd like to recommend, please submit them.
Flying in the face.
Submit.
My first atrocity to use rigatoni instead of ziti. I like the ridges
Will do.
which help grab
oh shit, Tori's gonna submit.
Meat and help make each bite
Toki Tori is a puzzle game?
Next up, the mozzarella. Instead of fresh, we're going to use low moisture full.
Neko slid into the DMs earlier too. Oh yeah. So I think Alabastion said he sent you sent you the clips of me sliding into DMs. Did you see that? Pretty cool, right? Neko's gonna be like, nah, I'd actually make the bullets 50 AE, not the 45 ACP. Make me hate him more. Yeah, what the fuck? Just use a bigger fucking caliber, duh. Just use the fucking 100 cal, okay? Italian food eats Chef RD. Why are you guys in my kitchen? Get out. Why are you guys rummaging through my fucking pantry? What the fuck? She's gonna post an AI vid of Neko getting railed. Excuse me? If you don't make a roux, what the fuck, for your mac and cheese, you are subhuman and should be sent to alligator camp in Florida. Nah, just, it's boxed, it's fine. Velveeta is good, okay? Just make Velveeta, it's fine. Didn't say I would submit anything, I just said I would submit something if I found something. Okay, fine. Neko, there is no 100 cal. Yeah, there is, I eat it all the time. Got him. POV is sent to alligator Alcatraz, yeah. He doesn't know that. Wow. The roux makes it thicker. Don't you gotta like I forget how you make a roux. You gotta like spread it thin and then burn it and then you do the thing and you mix it and then you do the thing. It's like getting a very specific consistency. You are an actual subhuman, what the fuck? Okay, I've been hearing alligator Alcatraz a lot. What the fuck is that? It's a place to house people to be deported, I think. Immigrants. It's Trump's place to house people that are meant to be deported, yeah. And he put alligators around it. And it's like in Florida. It's not too far from where Tori is. Neko, if you get into a Discord call, I can teach you gun stuff. Yeah. That could be cool. Internment camp for immigrants, yes. Migrant detention center and the legacy media is upset because Florida has hot weather and alligators.
pissing a bunch of extra liquid into our pasta al forno. Next up, and this is the really crazy.
Nice. Docks? No, I actually have no idea where it is. I just know they're in the state of Florida. I know Torrey's in Florida, and I know Alligator Alcatraz is in Florida. That's all I'm going off of. After stream, by the way, I don't want to be on your stream. Damn. Rude. Neko, I want to go to sleep. Show the fucking thing I sent you, you fuck. Well, I gotta get through this video first. Unfortunately, I keep reading chat.
One here, 16 ounces.
They're literally just complaining about the weather and the mosquitoes that everyone always has to deal with. True.
So it's going to be really nice. To that, we're going to add 2 whole eggs and about 2 ounces of grated
This does, like,
cheese.
the food he's making does look good, though. Or maybe I'm just hungry.
Add some really beautiful, nutty, old school
I think it's just, I don't think I'm actually hungry. I think it's making me hungry, though.
And then comes the basil, chopped up into little bite-sized pieces to maximize both flavor.
'Cause I ate dinner. I ate a pretty filling
Add to our cheese mixer,
dinner.
A good normal-sized whiskin, and then the final,
A whiskin.
I think most awesome element, a bechamel, which I think you could add to any.
What the fuck's a bechamel?
Because it's going to make our end product super.
Is that like
creamy.
fake butter? What the fuck is bechamel?
Saucepan goes 3 tablespoons of butter melted, followed by 3 tablespoons of flour.
He also added butter, though.
For 1 minute before slowly streaming in 2 cups.
You sure are hungry for BBC? You know, we know who you are. What the fuck?
Until a thick, creamy bechamel.
It's a mother sauce? What the fuck's that
Bring
mean?
it all together. Into the pasta goes a couple cups of gravy, our beautiful bechamel sauce, and our cottage cheese egg.
Is it cheese? Is bechamel a type of cheese?
Nice little mix until everybody's homogeneous and a little bit cooled off, so we can add 8 ounces of cubed, low moisture mozzarella. Just give that a little mix until everybody's evenly dispersed throughout, and then evacuate into our aluminum pan thing. I've run out of things to call it. Make sure everybody's spread out evenly.
Bechamel's a roux. Okay, but a roux of what?
Gravy,
A roux of what? Made of what?
Of shredded mozzarella, which will hopefully melt into one nice even layer, and then on top of that with another ounce.
Manatee Alcatraz? No, but you gotta keep the alliteration. It'd be like manatee.
Same exact procedures. Cover 350 oven 30 minutes. Take out.
I don't know a good like M word for like a prison or a holding cell.
Bubbly around the edges.
Like you got alligator Alcatraz and you got like.
Perfect. But you don't judge a ziti by its
I don't know.
layer or a rigatoni in this.
There was
case.
another one too.
This is the best pasta al forno that I've ever had in my 32 years.
I don't remember the other
Pasta's
joke.
Perfectly cooked with an almost vodka sauce like creamy.
Butter and flour? Oh my fucking god! All right, I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look it up, and if there's not cheese in it, then I'm gonna manatee man swap. Maybe. I'm gonna look it up, and there better not be cheese in it, or else I'll know that you're bad. You're a subhuman illiterate. Is a sauce or burrata cream is another one of the mother sauces of French cuisine, made from white roux and milk, seasoned with ground nutmeg. What's it made of, though? Okay. It's made of just 3 main ingredients. Butter, flour, and milk. I see. So it's a cheese, then. It's cheese, then. It's Velveeta. It's just cheese. Alright, I'm gonna ask... Let me ask, God damn, stop. I'm trying to search on Google and it's not cooperating. Is bechamel, is it cheese? Is it cheese? It is. It says so. It's cheese, correct. Okay, it's not. I'm lying, but I'm lying, it's not cheese. What is this this clip here? Cheese is flour in it where you live? Maybe, I don't know. Cheese is just like pasteurized or like it's milk done with shit done to it, no? Isn't cheese just milk with shit done to it? Or am I thinking of butter? How do you make cheese? I don't know. I don't fucking know. I never said I was a foodie, I just eat food. I never said I was a foodie, I just eat food. Hold on. And he's getting heated about this, yeah. Everyone, see, the thing is that people don't realize is that my specialty is actually rage bait. I actually just rage bait the entire stream. That's my specialty. People don't realize it. Holy shit, straight to fucking jail. You're thinking of Dick Cheese from BBC Suck On. Fucking sicko. Damn. Damn, Andy Bear going sicko mode. Europeans started wars to control the few islands where nutmeg could grow naturally. Huh. Interesting. How do you make cheese? Yeah, how do you make cheese? Separate the whey from milk? I see. I'm not a lol cow. You cannot milk me. Cheese is created when farmers smash Cheetos into a log. There you go. That makes sense. That actually makes sense. Okay. Now you're talking facts. He also added butter, though.
For 1 minute before slowly streaming in 2 cups.
You sure are hungry for BBC? You know, we know who you are. What the fuck? It's a mother sauce? What the fuck's that mean?
Bring it all together. Into the pasta goes a couple cups of
facts.
Our beautiful bechamel sauce.
Clip farming you?
Cheese, egg,
is it cheese? Is bechamel a type of cheese?
Nice little mix until everybody's homogeneous and a little bit cooled off, so we can add.
Just make a video that's like the video would be titled "Neko doesn't know what food is." Neko has zero idea what food is, and then it would just be random clips of me asking stupid questions about food. Is bechamel cheese? How do you make cheese? That could work though.
To it. The flavors are complex,
let's see.
Layered. It's a good thing Carmela didn't make this ZD because
that's Thor and Dark Season. What? The lol cows.
Next up, some of Artie Bucco's recipes from.
What the fuck? How much? What do you mean? You're like, duh. Everyone knows what a mother sauce is. It's just like a father chocolate. Everyone knows a mother sauce. Everyone knows a father chocolate. We all know the brother cheese. And everyone knows the sister milk. Like, what the fuck are you saying? What the fuck are you talking about? No, I've watched like many seasons of fucking what the fuck's it called? Hell's Kitchen. I've watched so many seasons of Gordon Ramsay, Hell's Kitchen, and all this shit, and they never fucking mention mother sauce. Bruh. Neko is mung. No. Rage bait working. Father chocolate only you know that? No. False. Andy, you telling me you never heard of Father chocolate? Damn. Now who's a fake foodie? Absolutely exposed. He's never heard of sister milk. He's never heard of fucking brother cheese. What is up with this guy? Fake foodie. Neko, you can make foodie wages in a civil war. What? You can make foodies wage a civil war if you say that white chocolate is the real chocolate, which is technically correct. Isn't it dark chocolate though? Isn't the thought that it's like darker chocolate is the more supposedly good chocolate? I don't know. Isn't that what people say? I've watched cooking shows, yes, because that's a qualifier for knowing food. It helps, does it not? Neko, all the stuff you're saying right now is subcategories on Pornhub. Shows how much time you spend there. Nah. So where's the mother sauce? What's the mother sauce category? All right. I'm gonna look at the other videos that were linked. Hold on. Andy, how would you know that? Yeah, right. I didn't even know that. How would you know that? A roo, a female deer. Here's an explanation, retard. Also show my other one. Andrew Ray, also known as Babish. Babish? Oh, you just wanted to show that he's Jewish. Yeah, we know that. He just wants me to show the Wikipedia early life section of Andrew Ray. Ray. Andrew Ray, who is also known by the pseudonym Babish. His early life says he is of, Italian, Jewish, Polish, Welsh descent. Most important one being Jewish, though. Right, Andy Bear. Andy doing the mean side of Tori since she can't be here. Sad. Well, Tori came back, though, I thought. Projecting. Ask Google. Neko is my favorite white chocolate. Based. Why is it important? Well, I thought you highlighted it, so I assume that's what you're trying to tell me. So, okay, roux is a mixture of flour and fat cooked together and used to thicken sauces. Could you not make a... You can make a cheese roux, yeah? You can mix roux with a cheese and then you got cheese roux, yeah? I see. Used as a thickening agent for gravy, sauces, soups, and stews. Okay, what about cheese sauce? Yeah. Yes, you can mix cheese into a roux. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, okay. Yeah, all right. That's what I'm thinking. All right. Watch the gun video. I'm saying you shouldn't watch YouTubers on your stream. Oh, yeah, I shouldn't. You're right. True. But chat's to blame, okay? I'm innocent. Sometimes they delete the early life section to hide their early life, but you can still see it in the other languages. Interesting. Interesting catch. I know sometimes you can catch it if you also look at the edits. If you're unsure, you're like, no, this guy's definitely has like if you're like, no, my radar says this guy's definitely Jewish. But it doesn't say in the early life. It's actually rather quiet in the early life. You can go into the Wikipedia edits and see if they removed it. I mean, fair, I did talk about Iron Mouse drama, yeah. Why do we care about Jewish? Says the Tectone fan. Interesting. Yeah, Andy Bear wants to find their Jewishness to say like, yo, be open and proud of it. No, it's Andy Bear wants to say, hey, everyone show it and be proud of it and admit it. Nakazi, excuse me. Wait, for real? Because Israel is the greatest ally and we love Israel. Yeah, exactly what Stevie J said, okay? We want to find them so we can love them more. Find them to love them. Okay? We can't give them special treatment if we don't know where they are. Alright, hold on. The M19... How did you know? How did you know I like that gun? Because it's the basic bitch one? Yo, Ahoy has good stuff, though. Oh, Tori's Wi-Fi died again. I see. Alright, let's see the video. Boop, 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 boop. Man, I remember watching Ahoy when he was like a smaller channel. This video is from 10 years ago? Oh shit, this is probably one of the videos I watched way long ago then. Jesus. There it is. Let's see. I low-key thought that was all a joke. Fucking love the 1911. Yeah, 1911's cool. Same. Because actually, Rando, when you asked me what my favorite gun was, I was going to say this one. But then I didn't say it. Damn.
These designs are timeless. The wheel, light bulb, sliced bread.
True.
This weapon ranks among them. The M1911 is an American semi-automatic pistol whose use spans over a century. So what set this weapon apart from early semi-automatic designs? How has it influenced later pistols?
Show me the games already. The different games. Are these all not the same game?
So popular?
That's Battlefield, right?
Around the turn of the 20th century, the earliest self-loading pistol designs appeared.
Alright, can you name the guns? Is this a Mauser? This is a Luger? This is a M1911? This is... Wait. Are these... What is this one? Oh, wait, this is a different kind of... This is... I forget the name of this one. This one's the Luger pistol. This one is... I don't remember the name of this one. $1911? This one? This one's the 1911. You got an RPD 1999? Or you meant 1911 model? Doesn't work because it's fake, but it's cool. Gotcha.
Inspired by Maxim's machine gun,
Really?
Weapons like the Borchardt C93
oh, they're going to tell us already.
C96 attempted to scale down a repeating mechanism into a handheld package.
Yeah.
The first American
inventing the semi-automatic pistol?
John Moses Browning, a legendary arms designer credited with many firsts.
Cool.
Amongst them was the first production handgun with a slide, the FN M1900.
Ah.
His semi-automatic pistol designs saw iterative improvements over the next decade, culminating in one manufactured by Colt and
John Browning, the
by
GOAT.
the US Army.
The Han Solo
Six
pistol?
designs were submitted, but only 2 were in major.
What the fuck? Wait, what is up with this one? You see this? Why does it go like boop, boop? What's up with that one? It's the Han Solo pistol with the monkey clip. What the fuck?
Contention. A Savage Arms design providing a rival to Browning's. Over an endurance test of 6,000 rounds,
yeah,
the Savage had 37 malfunctions.
Jesus, that's not good.
The Colt had none.
Nice.
Its superlative performance led to its official adoption in 1911 as the M1911.
What's the M for, military?
One of the weapon's defining traits.
What's the M mean? Why M? Before removable magazines could be manufactured reliably, they made pistols with internal magazines. The monkey clip feeds the internal magazine. Wait, are you... I feel like I might know what you're talking about. Possibly. John Moses Browning also made the Auto 5 shotgun, which Remington stole the design and made the Remington Model 11. The Remington Model 11 20 gauge variant was used decades later when Cobain supposedly killed himself. Interesting. Huh. An auto shotgun, though.
45 automatic Colt pistol. The rimless, straight-walled cartridge is designed for 2 things.
Why don't they just use 100 cal? Right, Rando?
Reliable self-loading operation and stopping power.
Nice.
The US military's earlier experience with 38 long Colt revolvers had led to one conclusion for any future sidearm. Nothing less than a 45 would do.
True.
Browning's design has been particularly influential. Many modern pistols follow its form and mode of operation. It does lack some modern conveniences. It is single action only, meaning that the hammer must be cocked for the first shot, either manually or by racking the slide.
I see.
However, an uncomplicated design does have some perks. A crisp trigger and reliable function. Its short recoil operation is equally elegant. The barrel pivots about a swinging link, seamlessly locking and unlocking with a slide during firing. This principle has subsequently been imitated in a surprising amount of modern pistol designs. Models by Glock, H&K,
it's so bright.
And more all have an action with
Wasn't the Kinber 1911 famous for jamming?
This operation.
Jamming at the first round. I don't know. I've never heard of that. Possibly. The Remington Model 11 12 gauge was also used in the killing of Bonnie and Clyde. Huh. Neko, just search the Mauser C96 pistol. You got it right. It's a Mauser. And it's the Han. Why is it called the Han Solo pistol? Is that actually what Han Solo uses in the movie? Real? Hold on. Mauser C96. Let me look up Han Solo. What the fuck? Okay. So they just throw on like a scope and a weird like barrel and fuck with it a little bit. It is basically the same gun though. Okay. Huh. Okay. That's cool. I mean, for those that don't see what I'm looking at, here you go. It's there's the basic pistol, and then there's the here's it with adjustments. CSC. Ahoy doesn't make many videos, but his content is so aesthetically pleasing. He used to be like pretty good at making them at like a. They weren't fast, but he had like a certain pace he kept pretty well, I thought. I don't know if it was like every once a month or something, but yeah, he was pretty good about that. But yeah, his videos are also very like it's basically ASMR.
To Browning's 1911 design. In the early 1900s, the US military was relatively small, a product of non-interventionism and reticence for war.
Good.
However, the increasing scale of global conflict proved impossible to ignore.
Nah, it was easy to ignore.
Entry into World
Just
War
don't.
I in 1917, a period of rapid military expansion followed.
Can we VC after
In
stream?
response to wartime,
So I can teach you more retarded knowledge I know? Well, maybe not today. I gotta sleep. It's already midnight, so when I end the stream, you know, I gotta sleep. I got work in the morning, unfortunately. But and one of these random days we can VC. Yesterday we VC'd. You weren't there, but yesterday we were in the VC. We watched some Frerin and a lot of dumb TikToks. Install League Neko. You want me to install a fucking anti-cheat kernel level BS shit on my computer? Why though?
experience, the 1911's design was slightly revised.
How will you compensate me for this?
A1.
Because of game?
To
Oh,
fix
okay.
minor ergonomic gripes.
Maybe.
The changes include a smaller trigger with smoother frame molding, and a longer back spur to prevent any painful interaction with the hammer while firing.
Huh.
The weapon really came into its own during World War II, with a huge ramp in production.
Brothers in Arms?
Nearly 2 million such pistols were procured by the war's end. Plenty to go around, and enough to ensure surplus for years after. Unsurprisingly, the weapon turns up in World War II shooters quite often.
Shows up in any, like a lot of shooters.
So too is the Colt. True to life, the weapon is shown as a sidearm, a comrade to weapons like the M1 Garand or Thompson. It's rare that it's
I don't like that these clips they're showing are bad gameplay.
Your side.
It's a little bit. It's bothering me a little bit that the clips are bad gameplay. Like the guy just walks up and gets shot by many enemies while he's slowly aiming. Like it's kind of like the footage is it's Neko gameplay. Nah, it feels like he put the game on easy mode and just like walked in to demonstrate the weapons. Like, which is it might very well be what he did, but it does bother me as a gamer. Need that beaver tail. What? And that's all. Beaver tail prevents it from cutting your hand. Do you mean the? Are you talking about the back spur? He called it a back spur though. You're calling it a beaver tail?
Ryan shoulders the blame for the popularity of World War II games at the start of the millennial decade. It was the Medal of Honor series that opened this trend, an attempt to recreate some of the moments
Sounds bitch made.
Experienced from a first-person perspective, with a full complement of wartime weapons.
I played this game.
And all. It's also here that the Call of Duty series first emerged, and as interest in wartime shooters waned, there was instead a transition to modern warfare. But
modern warfare.
The M1911 would remain. There was simply no hurry to replace it. Most modern pistols use a similar principle, and while there are lighter designs of a higher capacity, the 1911's bulk does help to tame the recoil of its powerful cartridge. Still, its time in mainline service did come to an end with the US Army in 1985, when it was largely replaced by the Beretta M9.
The Beretta?
A controversial decision, but one needed for NATO standardization.
Fuck NATO standardization.
The M1911 does remain in use with some units, notably with the US Marine Corps and some special forces.
Fuck NATO. Isn't Trump claimed he would get us out of NATO?
Freedom to choose.
I don't think he's going to do it.
Remains a favorite. A relic, perhaps, a holdover from a different age, but a worthy elective for those who respect their elders. It's a signature weapon of Captain Price in Call of Duty, someone who clearly holds military tradition dear. It plays a pivotal role at the climax of Modern Warfare, and its reunion with Price gives rise to a brief ceremony in Modern Warfare 2. A torch passed from one generation to the next, a remembrance of roots, and a nod to the series' origin. While
Price!
the military role has been reduced, it is now more popular.
Are any of the fucking Call of Duty games worth playing on stream? I feel like no. My hands are made of hand, which is cuttable. I prefer to have steel or diamond hands. I see. Imagine having silly flesh hands. Yeah, what the fuck? Still in the Five Eyes? What do you mean? Oh, yeah. Yeah, we are, unfortunately. OG Modern Warfare 2 was good, yeah, true.
commonly seen in competitive
I played a lot of
shooting,
Modern Warfare 2,
recreational
and that was the last. That was actually the last Call of Duty I ever played.
Its low-profile single-stack magazine. Its long service lends it a potent dose of patriotism.
Because I remember back in the day, it was like first you had like the first one I played was Call of Duty 2 for the Xbox 360, and I played the shit out of that. And then it was like I think it was one of the launch titles for Xbox 360, or at least one of the earliest titles. And I would play a lot of that in high school. And then my Call of Duty 3 came out, the World at War, and it was kind of trash in comparison. And then Modern Warfare 1 came out, and people loved that one. So it then became like an on-off, where it's like, okay, if it's Infinity Ward, it's great. When they switched to Treyarch, it's bad. So you had Call of Duty 2, Infinity Ward. Call of Duty 3, World at War, Treyarch, bad. Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare. It's Infinity Ward again. It's good. Call of Duty Black Ops, I think, is what came out after that. Was it Black Ops at that point? Was Treyarch again. People seem to like that. I skipped it. And then it was Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Infinity Ward still. Great game. Fantastic game. And then it went to Black Ops 2, and I just didn't play that shit. I didn't play any of them. I'm not gonna touch a Treyarch game. No, I am Infinity Ward only. I'm not touching the Treyarch games. They might be fantastic, but I just didn't. I just never gave them a chance.
It is a strong symbol of America. It's a display of allegiance for irregular forces. Soldiers of fortune who might not bear rank, but stand for freedom nonetheless.
Freedom!
A fitting match for the machismo.
Duke Nukem Forever mentioned. Where's Pyro?
To shake any feelings of inadequacy. There's little doubt.
I like. I don't know who got this footage. I'm assuming he stole this footage from somewhere, but it's you can see the screen tearing in the image. Arguably the last good Treyarch games, probably. First-person shooters with thumbsticks. I don't know how people do this. It's fine. How old are you? Good question. Well, obviously, consoles have aim assist, but it's mostly fine. I grew up on consoles, so it wasn't as big of a deal for me. But I can attest to the fact that obviously, yeah, mouse and keyboard is vastly more precise. But still, I mean, there's still something to be treasured, I guess. I don't know what the word I'm looking for, but controller still has value. There's still something nice about just being able to sit back and hold the device, and that's it. You don't need to be up on your desk at your keyboard and mouse,
Is all man. A century of service.
Hardline.
And ready for 100 years more. A classic without compromise. The perfect intersection of ergonomics, reliable operation,
relaxed play, exactly.
45 caliber power. The pistol that forgot to become obsolete. The M1911.
Nice.
Antique. Veteran.
Yeah.
Patriot.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for watching. Iconic Arms will return. And until next time, farewell.
Keyboard is tryhard mode, essentially, yeah. I mean, I still laugh at the fact that with Halo, I forget which one, it might have been Halo 4 or 5, where on the PC, they actually made it so, you had, not, console had aim assist, PC players had aim D assist, or a D assist, it was literally, if you were on PC, you had movement actually trying to move your gun away from the person you were shooting. Specifically when you were trying to snipe, I think. And that was ridiculous. Yeah, to try and make the differences between console and PC less different. They had aim assist on consoles like they always did. And the aim assist is quite strong in Halo. But the on PC they made it so if you're fighting PC players against console players, or maybe it was always on, I don't know. But there was a thing where I think they showed a video where they had the reticle of a sniper rifle pointed at a guy, and if he ran past the reticle, if it was console, or like if you're playing from a console controller, it would pull the reticle close to the guy, right? The reticle would slightly follow. If it was PC, the reticle would actually be like repelled by him. So it was a little bit weird. Like obviously you can compensate for that with your movements, but it had like it had aim desist, if you will. Yeah. You mean added weapon sway when aiming? No, I mean like when you have a reticle, just point. Let's say you're not touching the controller. You just have a reticle pointed middle of the screen, and an enemy runs past the middle of the screen. Aim assist is gonna make it so the control, like, it slightly moves on its own to follow the person running in front of you. Very slightly moves in the direction of that person running in front of you. Now, you know, depending on how strong the aim assist is, it might move a lot or just barely nudge. On the PC, if a person ran in front of your reticle, it would kind of push away a little bit. That's what I remember. And that was like, I don't remember any game ever doing that. It seems balanced. I mean, it probably did help balance it, but like, it probably technically did balance it between controller and keyboard, but it's also kind of unfair, I guess. I don't know. We severely handicapped PC players so console players don't get stomped and cry. Basically, yes. But we balanced it so PC players don't just like, I mean, we balanced it so now PC players cry. Basically. Yeah. Either way, I mean, I feel like controller should play with controller. Mouse and keyboard should play with mouse and keyboard. But then you have those losers who are like, I'm going to play on the PS4 or whatever, but I'm going to plug in a mouse and keyboard, technically not against the rules, but I'm going to play against console people on the console, in the console multiplayer, with a mouse and keyboard. It's a fucking loser. Why is Pyro listening to Orgy? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hold on. Uh-oh. Because advocating for segregation. Segregate PC and console players now. Nah. Does it say that? It doesn't say that for me. I think he heard you. He switched it off. I'm not seeing it, though. Yeah. Unless he posted something. I welcome them to try and take me away from my home. Wow. Bro. Anyway. I think we've covered all the videos. Ow. Gamer, more like gay nerd. Thank you for the pet, Sebastian. But okay. Anyway, it's late. I gotta go to sleep. Still gotta brush my teeth, you know, my teeth. So, excuse me. The coughing up water, obviously. Good stream, thank you. Good viewer, thank you. Yeah, no problem though. Thank you. Good night, Alabastian. But yeah, anyway, thank you all that showed up today. Appreciate you guys. Thank you very much to, let's see. Thank you very much to Kenny, who was first again. So thank you, Kenny. Thank you, Alabastian. Thank you, Pyro. Thank you, who else? Tori. Thank you, Andy. Thank you, Stevie J. Who else was here? Oh, Taint Possible was here. Your VTuber manager commends you for reaching out to collab. Yeah, we'll see if I very much doubt anything will come of it, but I'll let you know if something does. You know, you'll hear it from me, okay? If something came of it, you'll hear it. But I very much doubt I'll get any responses. Or it'll be very much like, who are you? What do you want? You know, it'll be dismissive. But we'll see. Oh, and Rando Boy. I forgot Rando Boy. Thank you, Rando Boy, as well. 6 million was here. Thank you, 6 million. And that might be it. I think that's everyone. But also special thanks to wait, is he still here? Hold on, let me check. Hold on. Yeah. Special thanks to Outlaw Joe. Tyler High 1. What's up? Welcome. I was about to end the stream actually. But hey, if you follow, you can find me tomorrow. Or I guess you don't have to follow for that. But I stream every day. For the most part, every day at around 8 p.m. Central Time. Yeah. Bruh. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Let's go. The special thanks to oh, I've already been jailed. That was fast. Special thanks to Tyler High 1 as well. And Outlaw Joe. Thank you. I've been jailed. Oh shit. Thank you. Appreciate it. Ow. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow at 8 p.m. Central Time. Bro. Just let me end. Let me end it all. Nah, it's okay. You're torturing me to death. Anyway, jail now. Yes, exactly. More jail to come later, alright? Anyway, special thanks to the Outlaw Joe and Tyler High 1 for following today. Thank you. Appreciate you guys. If I forgot you guys, or if I forgot anyone today, I'm sorry. I don't mean to forget people, but it happens sometimes. But thank you to you guys as well. Anyway, I hope you guys all have a wonderful, or a good night, or good morning, or good afternoon, regardless, whatever time it is for you. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope I'll be seeing you soon. Bye. Bye, Tyler. Until next time, peace out, guys. Peace. See ya later. All right? Peace out. Toodles. Yeah, toodles, Alabastion. Toodaloo. Peace. Goodbye.